Hall of Fame Mitch Trubisky can for sure beat the Jets. So we're fine.
Who's ready to get riled up? Oh yeah. You're listening to
All Riled Up.
Yes.
And in this week of All Riled Up, you get to know more about football.
Yes.
Sometimes I forget that I am the voice at the beginning. Not Ozzy, but the like.
Yeah.
Who's ready to get riled up?
All riled up.
That's actually you?
Through a voice changer.
I never knew that. I never knew that.
I'm also the this is in the intro to Bodacious True Crime. Through I think it's called Scary Voice Changer. Damn, what the fuck happened? Dude, I have been screwing up my setup for the past 15 minutes. I accidentally closed okay, I got it open.
L host.
He's inactive. TikTok. He's inactive.
Well, yeah, but you know what I learned? I was mad because I was like, I wonder if people can hear that puzzle thing. I found out.
How's everyone here?
I found out sometime. I joined a random TikTok and I heard a random TikTok live, and I heard it. It might have been the guy's audio was so high that you could hear it through his speakers, but if you guys can hear that or it's on the recording, that would piss me off. And I'm not fixing it.
Right.
Welcome, everybody, to another episode of All Riled Up. My name is Riley.
Hi, Riley.
Hi, Simmer. Joining me today is Gus. How are you, Gus?
I am happy as can be right now. That's all I gotta say. I'm up.
Perk Rogers. Percocet. Wait, hold on.
Percocet.
That's so true.
And it's such a quick, this one's longer.
I don't watch porn.
I'm stopping it. Also joining me is Sammer. How are you, Sammer?
I'm good. I'm sweaty. I'm depressed. I want to die. That's pretty much it.
Tight.
Well, Emmer, that therapy session is going to cost you $85.
Yeah, I was going to say, Emika Ikbigbo.
Emika Ekbegbo.
Ekbegbo.
Jersey, it's funny you remember that. Emika Ikbigbo. Wait, what is this one that's labeled Gus? Oh, yeah, wait.
He knew.
What?
No, this one.
Right to booty in the hole, dude.
I thought it was that for some reason.
Right.
Cool, because this was Dijon. I remember that.
Do I have one?
One that's just called Eunice. No, none of these are you.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I felt his smile fade, bro.
Would you believe me if I told you go fuck yourself?
So there was supposed to be one for Eunice, because he said, did I not tell you guys about this? Eunice said he wanted to, quote, suck off EDC.
Oh, EDC.
And I said, he told me to clip it. I said I would, but then when I tried, it said, my TikTok encoded the video weird. So whenever I export the podcast to DaVinci, it has no audio. So I'd have to screen record the clip, and I was just feeling lazy, so I didn't do it.
Mm-hmm.
So I started getting lazy with titling the soundboards. So some of these have like names that tell you exactly what they are, and then other ones just are like actually funny, like jokes. Because this one's just
the John one was going to be the Jags.
Yeah, that one is called, like, the name gets cut off. So, oh hey Malik's here too.
Welcome.
The name gets cut off. So I always get, like, whenever I have to look for that clip of Dijon, I always think it's the Dijon one, and then I have to like go look around for the one that says Jags winning Sue, because the rest of the name
I genuinely believe that the Jaguars have a chance of winning the Super Bowl.
Is cut off on the soundboard app.
He didn't lie. He didn't lie.
I've never been more right.
I was
That's
just
true.
early.
Yeah, I said Dijon's never wrong, just early. And speaking of Dijon, Dijon's here. How are you, Dijon? Great.
Skip over Malik.
Oh, sorry, Malik. How are you, Malik? I didn't skip over Malik. He just didn't respond when I said, and Malik's here too. Hi, Malik.
I said hello.
Oh,
No,
I didn't hear you.
Story, bro.
Be honest with you.
People be hating.
Well, how are you, Malik?
I can't complain. Can't complain.
That's good. That makes one of us.
We got that out the way.
Yeah. Dijon, how are you, Dijon?
Oh, I'm good. We're doing me again?
Okay. All right. Wait, let's restart. No, I'm just kidding. We're already 6 minutes in. We're doing the intro. Well, but yeah, so we're here again. We missed last week because it was the holidays and I just didn't want to, with how much other shit I had to do. We didn't get to talk about the white elephant. So have you guys been enjoying your white elephant gifts?
Yes.
I got my phone go.
Yeah.
I've used my tablet to watch so much football.
I thought you were going a different
You're like
direction
a
with that.
quarterback that just threw like an interception watching film. Fuck!
You know what's funny, Eunice? It makes me feel like that every time. Because I sit there like this. When I was setting it up, I wish I had it with me. I think it's dead because the battery dies like if you leave it idle for a while. And I've just been like leaving it on, like putting it in my drawer and like grabbing it to like watch YouTube. My background is one of the preset ones, and it's so funny. It's like an artistic deer with sunglasses. I don't think it's AI either.
I can't even visualize what you just said.
I wish I could show you a screenshot. Like,
Make it club.
deer with, maybe I could find it on Google. Oh yeah, I found it on Google immediately. Yeah, I don't think it's AI because it looks hilarious. I'll send you guys a picture. This is the background for my tablet. Wait, hold on. I'll put it in oh, I see Drake May. Is this the new one, Sammer?
Guess not. Oh, he's muted.
So the stream I think might have seen that. I clicked away. So that's the background of my tablet. I put it in yelling
on
hour.
your screen so you can watch the depression that the Bills give you.
Yeah. But let's talk about what happened last week. If there's any news you guys want to talk about other than what I have written down, feel free to jump in. I forgot to add up Dijon's spreads.
I ain't get shit right. I can tell you
Pretty
right
sure
now.
he didn't get anything right though. because we didn't do last week, but this is from oh no, yeah, okay. I was like, wait a minute, did the Patriots beat that opponent by 20? But no, that was not that game. So yeah, we can start with the Stephon Diggs thing because we were talking about it a little bit before stream.
Yeah.
The thing is, like, I really don't think anything is going to come from it.
No, nothing's going to come from it.
So, but I will say what we know now. He is being charged, or sorry, criminal complaint was filed against him. I'm going to bodacious true crime mode. I'm going to use my words carefully, so as to not.
It's all alleged. All alleged.
It is all alleged as of right now. I full transparency. I think he did that shit. So
speculation.
I am speculating that I
Unlike
think he did
OJ,
that shit.
he definitely did it.
The glove did not fit.
One glove.
And do not look up. There is definitely not a 2-hour long video of me talking about how I thought he did it. So
was he still a Bill during that case?
no, God, no. He was retired for.
Okay.
That's like 20 years.
So technically, if it comes to like that he did do it, I can throw Stephon Diggs with the Bills and not the Patriots.
Yes.
Well, he didn't do it while he was on the Bills. Is the thing. Neither did OJ. That's why.
Oh,
we didn't even talk about OJ.
Victims are out there.
You know, we didn't even talk about the DK Metcalf thing.
Yeah, that's right. Some new info came out about the fan.
Should we talk about? Also, I saw Tyler Shook Lover 68. How you doing, Dylan?
You guys got Tyler Shook as the rookie of the year.
I saw that, dude. It needs that somebody. Oh my God! Wait. Okay, I heard someone on Twitter say this. I'm gonna steal it. We're getting shook tonight.
We getting shook tonight.
But okay, wait. Should we talk about Diggs first, or we'll do Diggs?
It's quick.
Yeah.
There's not really much to talk about, honestly.
Yeah, there really isn't. Which song, Dylan? The actual. I am not doing that because last time I did that, last time I played any sort of copyrighted audio, there was TikTok like really did not like that. they really did not like that. So basically his personal chef alleges that she got strangled by him. This happened on December 2nd. The timeline goes, this is from Pro Football Talk, that he, on December 2nd, allegedly this happened over a dispute with money being paid. And then on December 16th, she reported it. December 29th, December 23rd, the charges were officially filed.
Yeah.
And then the criminal complaint was signed and filed on December 29th. Now, the way that it works is like it's not as easy as like, first of all, the only evidence really is some aggressive text messages that are part of the like court documents that were released. Other than that, kind of like what we were talking about in the pre-show, Gus. Everything, like, Diggs's lawyer is really fighting to keep all this like not in the public eye. So I mean, they didn't even want it out now. Because I believe correct me if I'm wrong, because I might mess up some of the details. I believe Diggs's lawyer was the one who said they're working on reaching some sort of out of court settlement.
Yes, yes. Diggs has claimed, from what I've seen, Diggs has claimed himself that he's willing to fight it in court, but his lawyer has said they're trying to sell it outside of court.
And we could go over like we have spent like other episodes in the past because we talked about the Diggs assault allegations from last season. We talked about that in an episode from last year. So like we could go down and talk about every little drama he's been in. But there really isn't, at least as of right now, because information has been like throughout the day slowly been drip fed to us. But at the end of the day, other than the allegation and just people's personal opinions, there isn't really much to go on. Hello, okay, why is my face the profile picture for I Love Drake May, Dylan? How old is this picture?
This is number one fan.
This looks like me with hair.
It's Drake May's number one fan.
You did some digging, bro.
Well, it's from probably a different TikTok I posted. But still, that's funny. And then we get Bill's Mafia. I never know which ones are like other Dylan accounts and just like messing with me and just normal people. So Drewski asked a good question. Does Diggs play during these allegations? How does that work? Arraignment. Wait, Gus, say what you were going to say.
I was going to say, it looks like the arraignment's going to be late January. So it most likely won't affect their playoff run. And if they make it that far, let's say the Patriots are still playing in late January, they're still in the playoffs. From what I've seen, the judge is willing to extend it until the season is over.
Yeah.
So it looks like at the very least, like it's not going to affect the remainder of the season. And at most it would result in a few game suspension if anything comes of it, which I doubt. So I don't think it'll affect Diggs at all in terms of playability in the next coming this season and the next season. So we'll see how it plays out.
According to CBS Sports, in their article on it, his arraignment is January 23rd. So the way that like a criminal complaint works versus a charge, unless they deem you dangerous, you're not getting arrested. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Dylan, he ain't even playing. So unless he's tearing his ACL taking a shit, I doubt that happens. So Drake May will be allowed to practice, and Drake May, holy shit.
Drake May.
Stephon Diggs will be allowed to practice and play in games unless the NFL deems that he is not allowed to. And stranger things have happened, but I did hear something that like season 5
stranger things.
I saw something on Twitter. I didn't save it. I should have. That like Lucas? Which one is Lucas? I forgot.
I don't know. I never watched the show.
If it is who I
all I know is one of them came out the closet and everyone's making fun of it.
That's Will.
It was Will, okay.
Yeah, well.
If it is who I think it is, yeah, it's the black guy. So that's not you're a few shades off.
I can
Dylan.
kind of see it. I can kind of see it.
That's crazy.
Anyways, so
I'll give it. I if he said it, I wouldn't bat an eye.
DJ says that it's all right, I guess.
Well, yeah, because Dijon is black. Like, whereas Ali,
Night Indian,
who thinks he what? Anyway, but yeah, like,
Yeah,
it's not gonna affect. Yeah, yes, Dylan, we've done this joke before. Yep. So, anyways, it's not going to affect his playing time unless the NFL stepped in and said, no, you need to be suspended. But
as of late, they've made no comment.
And you know, like I was saying, like, it's not, it's one of those things where, okay, technically it is not impossible. I don't think it will happen because apparently when it comes to things like this, the NFL sort of waits for the punishment first. Whereas things like the Tucker thing was a little different. I'm just trying to think of things that happened recently. I can't even think of like another recent example that would be similar to this. Rashee Rice was definitely different. And so I do believe so. Oh, according to that CBS article I was talking about, his arraignment, if the Patriots make it that far, is 2 days before the AFC Championship game. So if he gets arraigned and they say, oh, you need to serve time while we wait for your trial, I mean, that would be one thing. He would very easily post bond. You know what I mean? At that point, does the NFL step in? I don't know. You know what I mean? But I don't even think it's possible. So it's not even something worth talking about, in my opinion.
Yeah, and I don't think the NFL would step in before any decision has been made or any outcome has been decided.
The only way I see the NFL stepping in is if we get more court documents unsealed that show some sort of significant like evidence, I guess. Because there has to, if there's going to be an arraignment and it's just a criminal complaint right now, like, you would have to think, like, if something happened where they were like, well, we're upgrading it from a complaint to an actual formal charge, you know what I'm saying? That would indicate that a grand jury found that there is some sort of other evidence that could show that he might have done it, or a jury could be convinced that he done it. You know what I'm saying? So if we don't get more information,
How do you get out of jury duty?
how do you get out of jury duty?
I need to know, dude. I just got summoned.
That's hilarious. Well, you can get out medically.
You don't go.
You
I
can
just delayed it.
Tell
And
them you're biased.
Daniel's here. You tell
Apparently you
him
can extend it up to 3 times, so I'm just going to extend it to the max until I figure out how to skip it.
You know what's funny?
Hey, they might hear it though. They might hear this shit right now.
I've low-key...
They allow you to extend it.
Yeah, you can go on the website. I've low-key been interested in that. I think I would find that interesting. But the only time I've ever been summoned was immediately before I had to go into the hospital.
Oh yeah.
last May. Dylan's
I guess
number
twice.
one fan, and it looks like the profile picture is it's James Charles.
What?
Right? Or am I wrong? Wait, let me get a closer look.
Hey sisters.
Hey, sisters.
I can't look. I do wish Drewski said, Gus, that you should tell them you're a Patriots fan. They don't let Pats fans do jury duty, so you'd be okay.
Let's go. I knew I made the right decision.
Dylan's number one fan said, I wish I could hear Dylan's voice. Me too. But yeah, so right now, again, what a good guy.
There's still the information. The court's gonna fucking figure it out. If they settle out, it could have been just a money thing. I don't know. We'll never really know.
Now, I'm not, like I said, I won't get into it right now. I think he did that shit. We'll see.
I think you think he did that just because you know him from the Bills.
And the Vikings. I mean, let's not forget the famous Stephon Diggs Vikings video where everyone's going around the locker room being like, "Oh yeah, I wouldn't let him date my sister," and he's like, "I'm such a good
more
guy."
of him being a player, not a criminal.
Do we know that for sure? Now the glove didn't fit, so we'll see. But yeah, so Dylan's number one fan says that she would let, I assume she, unless it actually is James Charles, maybe it's a he.
If it's James Charles, we need to get a groomer out of chat, right?
True. Oh, they, them. I'm sorry. They, them would let Dylan date them. But yeah, so so they can hear Dylan's voice. But yeah, so right now we don't know, and I do not, I think it is technically not impossible, but the odds are so low that the NFL would say that they were going to do anything at this stage, that I do not think that they would do anything. Technically, they can.
How long did it take to just say Rashid Rice is suspended?
A long time. Because he got charged. The video came out. I think it took them a couple weeks or a month to charge him. He was still allowed to play. And then once he was found guilty, sorry, I was reading what Dylan's number one fan said.
Dylan's number one fan getting freaky in the chat. Dylan might be.
Dylan needs to calm down. Also, he's acting like he doesn't know who it is. Dylan, shut the fuck up.
He honestly, it might be a stalker. Dylan, you should call the police. Make sure you protected. Nah, you don't understand, bro. Dylan's that guy.
Whoa, Dylan's number one fan, bro. As soon as I log in, bro.
I was gonna say I was waiting for Gus to join the chat.
Yeah, wildin', bro.
But yeah, I don't see them actually making any sort of effort for a punishment. Now, if he got like any sort of punishment from like a court, not a settlement, because even a settlement, I don't think they would punish him.
How much is Stephon Diggs' contract with the Patriots? Anyway, I was wondering.
Wait, I think this article said it at the bottom.
No, 3 years. It's 3 years, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gosh, where is it?
3 years, how much money? Because if it's just a liability for the team, they might just be like, okay, we don't want you.
No, they
They're not
can't.
going to cut him.
They can't.
They don't care about character.
already-
3
They're already
years,
defending him.
69 million total.
Sounds about right.
That's not a crazy hit.
So no, yeah. I mean, yeah, that's the thing. Like,
Well, yeah, he's the most paid wide receiver there, but like
on the
Stephon's
Patriots,
paid a lot.
yeah.
That
If we're
doesn't mean
talking
a lot,
about-
considering who else is there.
True.
If we're talking about wide receivers on that, like him as a football player, he's still, Stephon Diggs.
He's still
That's
decent.
true.
Yeah.
He definitely not.
He has
like,
almost
prime.
1,000 yards. He's been more than decent.
He
He's
needs 30 yards to hit 1,000.
yeah.
What's it called? I just want to say one thing because I am gonna leave. I feel like garbage.
I forgot. Yeah.
That's
I was doing some. I was like spent like 4 hours yesterday just bored out of my mind. So I was looking at every single 2026 free agent, and I was trying to see like contract values, where they could go, or what teams I think are going to re-sign. Obviously, about 80 to like 90% of the players I said we're going to get re-signed. But I did have one guy going to the Patriots on a $120 million for a 4-year deal. I have the Patriots scooping up George Pickens because the Cowboys cannot afford to pay George Pickens and CD.
That would actually be crazy with how Drake made
would be
him.
Yet.
I mean, he was already doing better than CD Lamb when he was there.
I mean, they could extend George Pickens and be like, hey, we're going to trade CD Lamb away and let them compensate the pay, I guess. Because CD Lamb, at least compared to George Pickens this season, George Pickens seems to have like zero attitude issues, at least within the team. Meanwhile, CD Lamb is a total diva. But then again, I guess the Patriots wouldn't. I don't know. Has Diggs had any diva issues since he's been on the Pats?
He's been great on the Patriots, media-wise and on the field.
Well, yeah, I mean, who else is there to really pass to besides your tight end?
Yeah. All right.
Well, recently
Ciao.
Booty and
Bye.
what's his face?
Oh, Williams even has been stepping up. Afton Chisholm. Oh, I can't wait to talk about him.
Yeah, I was like, what is his name? Because I fucked up his name last time. Efton Chisholm.
The third, yep.
Yes. Yeah. Efton Chisholm the third. He does have 8 baby mamas. I thought it was like 4. He has like a.
For this year alone.
Ooh,
Yeah. I was like,
wait, who?
Diggs.
Stephon Diggs?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Can't keep his dick in his pants.
I'm
No?
surprised. Look,
Well,
I
neither
know,
can
Actually,
Tyreek
I know
Hill.
a guy with
I know
10
Cardi
of them.
is Cardi, but I'm surprised she's putting up with that.
I mean, better than Offset.
Bro,
forever.
I'm not, because Cardi B also has the same sort of allegations against her. Like, she's a piece of shit,
does?
too.
Yeah.
What the hell is
Yeah,
that?
you didn't know
She's
that?
not-
Oh, yeah,
she's
she
not
used to-
good.
She used to rob people as a stripper.
Yeah.
She's a massive
What?
piece of shit. Yeah, you didn't know about that?
Oh.
Why am I missing out on like lore?
That's why when Dijon says something about character, like,
Are you staying up
does
here?
his character, I'm like,
I didn't see it.
He's dating Cardi B, like, yeah.
That's 400, so I can put the burgers in. Okay.
but okay, now let's talk about DK Metcalf.
Yeah.
What did you hear? Because
So I'm gonna go first with what he did, right?
Mm-hmm.
They during the Thanksgiving game. No, sorry, not Thanksgiving. Steelers. Dylan says Erica Kirk, my favorite rapper.
Dude, her live performance. What the hell is going on? It looked like a Katy Perry show.
Yeah. I did see that like right before this show started. I did not understand the context.
Oh my god.
So that threw me out every once in a while. Also, I was like, why do I look so blue on my camera? The sign, the Bills neon sign. I forgot that I turned it on before so it's just been shining off in the corner. I gotta turn this shit off. Holy shit.
can I say a bad joke?
What?
No, babe. The Bills neon sign stays on during sex.
I wish it was in there. It's like my open sign. I don't even know where that is because my mom put it in storage. But so DK Metcalf during the Steelers Lions game, like punches a
Did he actually
Lions
connect
fan.
that from one angle? It looks like he kind of missed. He just swung it.
I thought he missed, but then I think from a different
pulled him
angle
down and then hit him back up with the same arm.
Yeah.
So I saw the clip. He did hit him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess it was more like a push. But because it was like in a, I just said punch. But so DK Metcalf alleged, and I'll let you guys talk about like the different information that came out afterwards. But DK Metcalf alleged that the fan called him the N-word. And the fan said that he just called him by his real name. And
his government name.
And afterwards, the fan did like a press conference where
he had a suit on and
I saw that.
cap. I saw a bunch of comments saying he got like a cap with a suit on. That's how you know he's lying.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So I did see like another angle of the video where like you can't really hear like what they're talking about though. But yeah, like Dylan. So Declan has joined. Welcome, Declan. Which is DK Metcalf's real name. Oh, well, that would be a funny coincidence, Dylan, if you're telling the truth. Also, it's funny he knew. The fact that he knew without me even saying it kind of suspicious.
He's innocent, man.
Yeah, but the way he phrased it during the press conference was like, I have never used that word or he said like I didn't say it then. And then he like quickly was like, I've never said it before ever. Like,
yeah,
that was sus.
And also DK's made a complaint about that specific fan before in Seattle.
Right.
And apparently the fans around him are defending DK and did say that the fan did say derogatory slurs.
Okay.
Okay.
I like tactical shovels, Dylan. Like, I have one.
He went through Instagram or some shit and it was like white elephant tactical shovel. He said that earlier.
I thought my account was private. Unless he's following me, in which case I did not notice.
Thing is, it could be a real threat though. So
okay, if he's been a problem, I'm surprised NFL hasn't taken it like any of like. How did DK not press this on the mat? You know what I mean? If the fan has been a problem.
Apparently the Steelers were unaware, but DK has said he does not want him at those games.
True.
So DK did make the appropriate steps. At first, obviously, punching a fan isn't excusable, but he has tried to make precautions. Apparently the Steelers were completely unaware of this.
I don't know how. But that's insane.
He did inform the NFL that he does not want that specific fan to be at his games.
Not a big fan.
But I also saw obviously DK Metcalf got suspended for 2 games, so he was done for the rest of the season. Well, the regular season. Well, TBD on Sunday for if he'll play in the postseason. But yeah, like I mean, yeah, that is true because the Ravens look a little bit better now that they remembered that Derrick Henry exists.
Right.
That is true.
So
him missing is going to hurt the Steelers this Sunday, and it did definitely hurt him against the Browns as well. So,
Oh yeah, they were horrible.
Not a crazy statement.
We punt. We punt too.
Puns.
And
My
where the
Instagram
Ravens?
feed has yet to show that guy again, and I didn't follow him the other times because he was always in my feed. Now he's gone, and I don't know his name.
Funny thing is, I don't know his name either, but he still pops up on my feed.
I follow him. I could send it to you, Deshaun.
That'd be great.
It's gosh, I don't remember. I'll look it up and I'll tell you in a second. But yeah, like DK Metcalf being gone, like that is a oh yeah, I forgot MVS is on the Steelers. Like oh man. But yeah, like we'll see what happens. We'll do our predictions. We'll see if the Steelers will make it back. But DK, I mean, at this like
No.
At the end of the day, like you don't punch a fan, but that situation should have been handled better by the NFL.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. I looked up MVS, and one of the top images is him fucking up catching a pass.
Yeah, that's his only. That's why it's funny. That's his only accolades.
They do have.
He's like
Oh, what's that one
Kadarius
guy?
Toney.
And that's Gainwell, which he actually kind of does good. I've seen some clips of him. Apparently, he does really well.
Yeah, like I just
and they have Warren. He does okay, but he's not definitely he's definitely like not top 20, but he's okay running back.
I was gonna say that as well, Malik. It's like the Steelers do have legitimately, I'm not gonna say good, but decent offensive weapons where they can win games and have a good winning record, not a good record.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem is they like the Steelers, when the Steelers and the Ravens play each other, it's like flip a coin. It literally is just a coin flip. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like any sort of Caleb Johnson, that's true. Any sort of logic, in my opinion, just kind of flies out the window when we're talking about the Steelers and the Ravens.
Dude, I saw a video where somebody was making the claim that the Steelers and Ravens, despite hating each other so much, are the exact same team, just mirrored in the same division.
They are.
Which historically, no.
Pretty much.
Lately,
Oh, yeah.
Lately, they're the same team.
Yes.
They're the same
Yes.
team.
Currently,
I
yes.
couldn't help but agree. Yeah. They're the
Because
same team.
especially now, like, this season is such a like a lot of injuries have happened that have put them but there are so many similarities, man, between those two teams. Like,
especially when it comes to a playoff performance.
oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Drewski. Like, but other news from this week, other than like game recaps, the Broncos have clinched the AFC West after a disastrous performance against the Texans.
Well, I think you got to answer this, bro.
I'm trying not to. No, you know, Dylan, like a friend, yes.
Ouch.
The first time in 10 years they've won the AFC West. So I don't believe.
And their offense definitely don't deserve it. Their defense does, but
you know the worst part is Bo Nix. Bo Nix, like I like Bo Nix. I don't know why Eunice has to like
You can't like Bo Nix and then.
Yes, I can. It's funny to call him blow picks. Like Spencer Rattler is better than Bo Nix. Maybe if it were Tyler Shook, I'd say maybe. And yeah, Cortland Sutton is great. But like
when he sees the ball.
I was gonna say when they give him the ball. But I like Bo Nix. I just thought literally the only reason Eunice thinks that I don't like him is because I said I made fun of the fact that he's old. Like he's like, God, how old is he? He's a little older than he should be.
What does that mean?
He stayed in college for like 5-6 years.
Mm-hmm.
He's 25 years old. And he was drafted last season. Him and Justin Herbert played against Tyler Shook is 25. I forgot that.
Damn honk, bro.
But honestly, for a quarterback, that is. You know what I mean? I mean, it's
for a starting quarterback. That was a concern with Penix as well.
Yeah,
development, especially when you get like your mid-20s, isn't going to be as strong or as significant.
Worst part is I do like Tyler Shook though. The more we see of him, will he be their starter in the future? I don't know.
I could see them letting him stick it out next season. Honestly,
no, me too. Just get a different coach. But yeah, like, I literally just criticized Bo Nix because when he got drafted, he was 24, whereas normally you get drafted between like 20 and 21. And him and Herbert played against each other, or were they? No, they were on the same roster at the same time in Oregon, and Herbert was drafted in 2020 with Burrow. Like he was in the Burrow Tua draft class. So I literally just said he's old and blow picks or Bo picks. Like I don't hate Bo Nix. I like Bo Nix. He's funny. He's really into. Do you know he listens to Christian worship music to get himself hyped up before games?
I did not know that. No.
Yes, he did.
I can't say it surprises me though.
Famous Broncos YouTuber That's Good Sports. For one of his like, he does like a podcast with some other football content creators, and as a punishment, he had to. They do like punishments for whoever gets the most donations during podcasts because they all co-stream. One of his punishments was to write a Christian worship song about Bo Nix. It is so funny. If I can find the link to it, I will. I would say my Drake May Glaze song is better.
I don't think anything could trump that, dude.
Yeah. That's
true.
or couch fucker. Oh man,
that's true. That is true.
Oh yeah. You know that one, Drewski, I'm not familiar with because I try to watch other. I honestly try to stay away from Bill's content creators. I do watch. Okay, Dylan, let's not go that far. Man is 17 years old, and he's like Dylan Sassanelli.
Riley, you were with them hoes last time, huh?
What
you already got a son.
Yeah, that'd be some insane time travel shit. Oh, I think I know. Drewski, who you're talking about, actually. But I don't listen to them regularly. Because I watch Grossi. Tom Grossi. And I listen to there is like every Bills fan watches Cover One, or at least like sees them on Twitter. And I was listening to their most recent episode, and they were like, "Why don't we give Brandon Bean one more year?" I'm like, "No,
They should. They should.
No.
Not finally a good media outlet, bro.
Dude." But yeah. So and before we get into the Lions game, because I wanted to go in order.
Oh my god, the Lions game.
You know what, Dylan? True. Yeah, Drewski, we do need to.
Ooh, I can't wait to talk about May.
We do need to.
Did you pin it?
we do need to get rid of Brandon Bean. I already know what day he'll be fired on. It's January 13th at 12 a.m. That is the Monday after the first round of the wild card. Because we're not making it past the first round. So the Falcons won last night. I wanted to bring this up before we even talk anything else. The Falcons won last night, which means that if the Falcons beat the Saints on, all right, I gotta unpin that. I didn't even notice that. The Falcons won last night. Quick, Dylan, make fun of Jared Goff so we can all get in on it. We're not gonna lose to Tyler Huntley. It'll be Derrick Henry, by the way. Yeah, if the Falcons beat even originally, we all thought the Falcons were gonna lose. So if the Falcons, because the Falcons won, if originally it was winner of the that's true.
From what I've seen from Sean McVay, they're putting all their starters in no matter what on Sunday.
Wow, really? I feel like that's stupid.
He said they're playing.
And yeah, I did see that as well. But we'll talk about that later. I feel like that's unnecessary. Same thing with the Bills. I think you just don't.
Wait, do they have their spot guaranteed?
Not necessarily. I figured
winning does nothing for them. They've already lost the division.
Yeah, so the NFC South, it can only be Rams or Bucks, but originally it was winner of Panthers
and Bucks.
Panthers Bucks. Originally it was winner of Panthers versus Bucks is automatically in the playoffs. Now, because the Falcons won, which no one thought they were going to.
Yeah.
And because the Falcons won, the winner of Panthers Bucks doesn't necessarily matter, because in order for the Bucks to get in, the Saints still have to beat the Falcons. So now that game matters. If the Panthers lose and the Bucks win, it means that an 8-9 team will make it into the playoffs.
Dude, that three-way tie is insane, man. 8 and 9.
Yeah.
Assuming that the Bucks win and the Falcons win.
Even if the Panthers lose, they are in as long as the Falcons win. So if the Falcons win, sorry, guys, what were you saying?
I was just going to say the reason that is because previously the tiebreaker would have been held between the Bucks and the Panthers, but now that it's a three-way tie and the Bucks and Falcons have split, but the Panthers have swept the Falcons, it means that the Panthers hold the tiebreaker between all three teams and they would get in.
Yeah. Now, Drewski was asking, like, does it matter or can the Falcons get in? No, they are already eliminated. The only teams on the bubble. Yeah. The only teams currently on the bubble are the winner of the NFC South is technically undecided, and the AFC North is also undecided between the Steelers and the Ravens. So, winner of Steelers Ravens automatically gets in. There's no other shenanigans. But for the NFC South, it's Panthers. The Panthers, as long they either win and in, or they can lose, but the Falcons have to win. And then the Bucks have to both win and hope that the Saints beat the Falcons.
Yeah. All that being said, no matter who wins, it's going to be a first round exit.
Oh, I totally agree. I think I will say this, low key. I kind of think the Panthers would be more interesting than the Bucks.
Oh, for sure. I think their head coach is Todd Bowles. I think his name is. He's
Todd Bowles. He sucks.
Bowles. He's gotta go.
I think he's okay, but I do think his time is up because Bucks fans have wanted him gone for a while. It's the Sean McDermott problem of even if he's fine as a head coach, he gets out head coached all the time. Like he gets out coached all the time. We should regulate the NFC South. And we should say that until the NFC South can have two teams at a time that are above 500, they should not be allowed a guaranteed playoff spot.
Yeah.
Because
I can't help but agree.
Or we should say it's so stupid that we'll talk about just I'm sure in another week we'll have this debate. Because I'm sure after the wild card we're gonna have to talk about we're gonna have to have the yearly debate of do division winners still deserve to be guaranteed home playoff games? Because every year there's one team there's always one division winner in every conference that we look at and we go, that team is screwed in the playoffs. Yeah. And I do agree with Drewski. There is literally no. Here's the thing, right? The NFL doesn't have enough talent necessarily for every team that gets into the playoffs to always be guaranteed to have a positive record. You know what I mean? Like, it's because, look at the rest of the NFC. Like, how many teams have, positive, usually in the playoffs, you want a team that at least has, a positive record. You know what I mean? But I definitely think that, why are we? Why like it doesn't make sense practically, like wise, like why we're letting 8 and 9 teams in the playoffs. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Let alone hosting division game playoff games.
Yeah. My only thing with that is divisions mean so much in the NFL, where even if a team is unsuccessful,
true,
divisional
Dylan.
games hold so much weight.
True.
So I think taking away the playoff berth as a division leader really impacts the rivalry between divisions because you're competing with that small group for a playoff spot. You know what I mean?
I think it should be. I agree with you. I think it should be if you win your division, you're guaranteed a spot, but not a host of a game.
No, I agree. I agree.
Yeah.
The host should have the best record should be hosting playoff games.
Yeah, and I mean, we used to do it where is it pre 2020? I don't really remember. The 1 and 2 seed were got bye weeks. You know? So I mean, they could change the format, you know.
Yeah.
Like, and I think we'll see what happens. I think we could get some change. But at the same time,
it's also just a consequence of adding, you know, a 7th playoff seed.
That's true.
Of course, the quality of those playoff teams are going to go down if you add more teams.
I do agree. Like the Panthers should be the 7th seed, and then every other team should just be bumped up. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it always messes with my head. And same with the Steelers.
Like, unless you are the 1st seed, seeding doesn't really matter.
Yeah. It sort of does. I would say I'd say 1 through like 3 is important because typically you want to try to delay as long as possible when you have to play the 1 seed.
Yeah.
So it matters for like 1 through 3. It doesn't matter for like anything lower than that.
Yeah.
Anyway, but that is a funny little outcome. So I said chronologically, so it was Lions, then Ravens, then Patriots, then Bills. So do you want to talk about the Lions game first, guys?
I think
sure,
so.
I'm down.
All right.
6-7.
All right. So
Dylan asked,
which game?
Just only we're only gonna do this last week. We're not even gonna bother with the one before.
Okay.
Unless you like really want to say something, you know.
I can't even really remember besides disappointment.
Dylan, bro.
Yeah, Dylan.
So for the Lions-Vikings game, I'm going to just say my standpoint, take away the game. Overall, it was just a bad game for Goff. Yes, I understand that. But before that game, and even after that game, which I think it's so interesting that people... Look, you can say one thing about someone, but you have to include everything. Like, Gus, we do he never got an interception thing as a joke. But when he's seriously sitting down and talking about Drake May, he's like, yeah, no, he made some mistakes. When, if we get Riley talking about Josh Allen and the Bills in general, unless the Bills have to pull something out of their ass in the 4th quarter, that's the only time Josh Allen really shines. But at least for this season.
Yeah,
but
that is not at all true, but that's okay, Deshaun. I'll give you. You're in mourning. I'll let you.
You're not even
grieve.
close with the spelling.
Where's Jan Mustard?
Yeah, Jersey.
It's like a common mustard. I don't even know how you got that. But all right, so I'm gonna just talk about this first. Is the whole Lions situation is the team in general. Obviously, I'm gonna say this first. It's not only Goff. I understand that, but we also have to understand he's been playing bad this season. People, at least on my feed, mainly because I react to Lions thing, Instagram sees, oh, you're staying for the Lions videos. Let's show you more. People are saying Goff is an elite QB. Check his stats. To me, stats don't mean anything. It's like looking at the scoreboard at the end of a game and say, oh, the Eagles and the Bills game? That must have been close.
Yeah.
It's not like the Bills kind of whatever. Not gonna talk. I'm gonna let Riley talk about that game. Or the Patriots blew out the. I don't even remember who you guys played. I just remember it was a blowout.
The Jets.
The Jets. Man, the Jets must suck. They do. But it's just when you're looking at numbers, you only see them for what they are numbers. It's like, oh, that number's pretty high. He must be doing amazing. And it's like, have you been watching the games? The one before the Christmas game, I watched Goff throw 5 balls at people's feet because he's too scared to aim for the hands because it might get picked off.
Mm-hmm.
One of them, Gibbs could have caught it if he didn't throw it at the feet. So instead of a 3rd and 10, it could have been 2nd and 5. But he was too scared. Yes, he is a
comments on the Bills game when we get to it.
Oh yeah, we'll get to it.
Yeah, Goff is a pocket passer. We've known this. If you look at the last 2 seasons, which everyone loves to compare it to, when we had an actual O-line, yes, he does amazing. You cannot say he's elite right now. People literally, at least Lions stands, I'm saying stand now, Lions stands want to say Goff is a top 3 QB this season. Take that as you will. I'm in complete disagreement. Some people might agree. I don't. I heavily don't. Yes, he is a pocket passer, so no, he does not like to scramble. But at the same time, you need to read the situation on the field. You're a QB. Your whole situation is to get at least a first down. Forget winning the game. Each drive, each attempt, you're trying to get a first down, and then inevitably you're going to get a touchdown. The fact that I've seen multiple plays when Goff sees that the O-line is getting blown up, and there are paths for him to even try to attempt a run, and he just instead tucks the ball so he can get sacked. I'm not saying be Lamar Jackson and think you're a running back. I'm saying at least try. I'm not saying run for it. I'm saying move around at least a bit. Maybe there's a pass you can't see because you're getting swarmed. Maybe a receiver will notice and try to move to an open area. Something. Now, obviously, if I'm going to talk about Goff, we have to talk about the O-line. Our O-line has been bad. I think that is our 3rd center. And at least for one of the fumbles, I don't know if that was credit to Goff, but at least for one of the fumbles, that was just a bad snap.
Oh yeah, that was just the first one. Yeah.
Eunice said on one of the fucking Gibbs fumble, the center fell on top of Gibbs, and then it got snatched out of Gibbs' hands. So the center is kind of there, I guess, but our O-line has been bad. Because not even because of injuries, it's been bad since the kind of fucking beginning. If I can barely remember the first Packers game, I don't remember us doing that good. The O-line, defense now, because that's the only thing you can talk about. Offense, we have an amazing 2 running backs in our fucking receiver corps, almost a godsend. Defensive side, Gus has been speaking it. I've kind of been pushing it off. So Gus has been right. Our coach, is it coaching? The plays for the defense have been seen through. It's a red book. They already know what we're about to do. We run man 75% of the time. Why do you think so many, at least I want to say, so many teams with an elite wide receiver that we have played, when it's 4th and 2 or maybe even 3 and closer, they're like, okay, we're going for it. At least if it's not in their territory. Okay, we're going for it because we have an agile receiver who can lose a guy in 3 yards. Because we're running man. We're obviously running man. It's called a quick slant. He's fucking gone and open right now. You know? Because we're running man. Half the time we're running man. And I have seen people say, oh, 100%. He definitely helped Dan Campbell a lot. Dan Campbell must have fucking forgot. Oh. TikTok just told me my internet is not doing very good. I don't know how my mic's coming in.
You've been fine on my end.
Yours good.
Okay. I hope it stays good. Sometimes I see Dan Campbell pick a screen play on 3rd and long, and I think, God damn, when did I start watching the Bills?
Yep.
But defensive side, I heard people say, well, it works when everyone's healthy. Then that's not a good plan.
Then you have to adjust for injury.
Yeah, it's just not a good plan. It worked when everyone was healthy, but they're not. I don't know how many injuries we have. I know we've been through, I think, another 3 for safeties as well. I know we need help with the cornerback, and at this state, I would have said it last week too. We got to start looking at the draft class, free agency, and stuff. And honestly, I think I could be wrong. I wish Eunice was here. Me and Eunice had a disagreement on what our focus point should be in the draft. But I say overall, we got to fix the O-line, because if you're not scoring points, it doesn't matter how good your defense is, because you're not scoring points, aka the Browns.
Right.
Oh, he says we should fix up our defense because defense wins games, which is also a very valid point. You can't even disagree. It's just, on both sides, you can't really disagree. It's just a matter of which way they want to take it. And overall, I think we got into this situation because I don't know if it's just our GM, because you can also say Dan Campbell as a head coach should have told the GM, because they obviously communicate, hey, we have problems, you need to address them. I'm only coaching right now. You have to get the players, you know? Where I understand that you liked certain people and you really wanted to win a Super Bowl with those people. They're gone. Or we don't have a lot of money. They're going to be gone soon, too.
Yeah.
So we could have won with maybe Monty, maybe Reynolds, you know, if you like them that much, you know. Instead, we got Tesla, who has been amazing after we decided to actually start him. Well, not amazing. I mean, he's barely been targeted. I'm just saying from his targets, he has done a great job. For a minute, all of his catches were highlight reels, which is insane. Oh crap! Was that the Rams game? Dude, Goff threw a hospital ball and he caught that shit for a touchdown. That shit was fucking insane. Monty's definitely gone, in my opinion.
I agree.
Yeah.
Especially after last week. I mean, he was just like a non-factor.
It sucks that the GM, I'm going to say GM here, it could be a whole bunch of things, but the GM really wanted to win with that team. That team's gone. It's been gone. If you wanted to win with that team, it was last year. We can say it was injuries. We can say it could have been anything, but that team's gone. And now we just got to work around Goff, in my opinion, because like I said earlier, when we do have our own line and he can stay comfortably in that pocket, he's great. So now we just got to work around Goff to get at least the offense together, and maybe in a year or two we can talk about defense.
And the worst part is I was looking this up. Yeah, like it really does come down to the O-line, because I mean, Goff has this season 4,200 passing yards and 33 passing touchdowns. So, I mean, according to ESPN, that leaves him tied for second most. It says tied, but oh no, that's with interceptions. No, he does have the second most passing touchdowns of any quarterback. And so it's like, and obviously, he's got
he's definitely good. Okay, at least from my Instagram, it's two very extreme sides that I see of Goff is maybe the greatest QB this season, and the other side is we got to get rid of him. We don't.
I saw a segment from 97.1 The Ticket that I'm sure you saw, Dijon, too, where it's like,
did I?
What?
I don't know if I did.
It's like, you don't have to get rid of Goff, but we just
got to work.
Yep.
Around him.
If
you got to get an O-line who can protect him, because our receiving core is great.
Yeah, exactly. Like when it's like what Drewski was saying, like we always give Goff crap because he is a statue in the pocket. He doesn't have the athleticism to scramble, unfortunately. And when the pocket falls apart, bad things happen. So the 97.1 The Ticket literally said, like, if you're going to be married to Goff, you got to build around Goff because he can win. Mm-hmm. He's not. I like him. Yeah. He is not a bad quarterback. Yeah, like Tom Brady. I was just watching the other day. I was watching a Tom Brady compilation of him. Like, he's not a scrambler, but he can dance in the pocket where, he just knows when people when the pocket is collapsing. Yeah. And his O-line is both good at protecting him, and he has the awareness to, when the pocket is collapsing, moving out of the way. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And dancing around and just trying to buy a little bit more time so guys can get a little bit more open. So, like, that's what I would like to see the Lions do is build up the O-line, fix the defense. And the fact of the matter is, offensively, you don't need necessarily to keep, like... It's great to have all of the offensive weapons they do. You're not going to die if you don't have Monty next year.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be sad, but
I can see Monty. I can see Reynolds just because we haven't been fucking doing shit with him. Because, I mean, I don't know what's happening with Laporta.
I think, he's injured, but yeah, I think he'll stay. I don't know the cap situation. I know we talked about it a couple weeks ago. But yeah, like literally it just comes down to like, or just, draft someone and replace Monty, like something cheaper. Like,
I mean, replacing Monty seems ludicrous when you haven't used him at all.
If his contract is like, I'm saying, like, if it's like, you can get rid of him or Or it's like
They're
this
gonna
big
figure-
struggle of
The
trying
O
to
line isn't just for
make that
Goff
cap
too.
work.
It
you
also
know?
helps the running backs.
Yeah.
Like if Gibbs can actually get an opening, he'll be doing even better because the O line could actually make an opening for him rather than him just get tackled immediately.
Yeah, because Gibbs is so fast that like work him into the routes more, like, and build that O line up to where it allows for times to develop or for plays to develop. You know what I mean? Like, and I've been, I've said it literally every time we talk about the Lions. The OC just ain't it. Like, it didn't work out with him. I don't think he'll be back next year.
Yeah.
Like Drewski's saying, like, you really can get a decent like second string running back for pretty cheap. And you don't even have to use them. They can be power backs who are mostly just for pass blocking. You know, like, or third down, or, God forbid you want to dip into Joe Brady's bag of tricks and call a 3rd and 9 screen. And yeah, it is hard to live up to the expectations of Ben Johnson. So
yeah,
look at him now.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be quoting Joe Brady a lot. When we get to the Eagles game,
Al Qaeda, as the Bills coach said.
We do need to be like Al Qaeda, as Sean McDermott said. Like, but but did Sammer or Malik want to say anything about that Lions game?
No, honestly, it was pretty covered by what you guys said. Because I get a lot of that stuff too that you guys saw, so I agree with it.
DJ said went to the Colts game on Sunday. Yeah, that must have been an experience.
Honestly, that would have still been cool, even though they ended up losing in heartbreaking fashion.
Oh, for sure. But still, seeing Phillip Rivers must have been sick.
Look, he's not even doing bad. Like,
he's not. That's the crazy part. He's really not.
Yeah.
Tom Brady's uniform does speak to him like
yeah. Have you seen that clip of him saying he would absolutely hold his own if he decided to suit up today?
Of Tom Brady actually saying that?
Yeah.
No, I didn't see that. And the worst part is, like, we all joke about it. I don't think, like, I mean, he was showing his age by the end.
Yeah, how crazy that would have been fucking fantasy.
No. That's crazy.
Tom Brady leads the fucking Colts to the Super Bowl.
Oh my God.
Oh, you got on the camera? That's awesome.
One day you can post that on TikTok and it'll be like late night finds, and it's like the clip of Phillip Rivers throwing a passing touchdown. Yeah, that was a crazy game. But I wonder if he would be allowed to do that, being partial owner. I think he would have to sell.
He would have to sell to play for the Raiders.
Okay. Yeah. Because I was wondering, because people were saying like, oh, Brady, like I even saw somebody wrote an article today, like kind of shitting on him for buying the Raiders and like acting like he could like fix it. I also got the intro of them all right. That's awesome. Dylan, shut the fuck up, dude.
Why do you hate him so much, bro?
Tom Brady has to redeclare for the draft.
Oh my God.
Yeah, have you seen that like Hulu show where it's like Chad Powers, like the
Yeah.
Oh, Riley Leonard is playing Sunday. I guess he is healthy now. I didn't know that. That's crazy. But yeah, Tom Brady should dress up like he was a college quarterback and declare for the draft and just see what happens.
Bob Brady.
What was that one movie where
Patrick
that guy
Tommy.
did fuck shit and then he like put on some like disguise so he could play college football again?
That is
I think that's what we're
the
talking
Chad
about.
Powers thing. I think it's just called Chad. It's either Powers or just Chad Powers, I think. Where he pretends to be oh yeah.
Got a picture of
It's
Philip
just
Rivers.
called
That's so
Chad
tough.
Powers.
Oh,
Yeah. That's crazy. You got a picture with Philip Rivers.
I
That's
was already
crazy.
jealous, but I'm really jealous.
Yeah.
Here's your Hall of Famer right there.
He will get in.
Yeah.
And Alec Pierce. Wow. Like,
Alex
that's
Pierce has been
crazy.
a beast this year.
Yeah. And the worst part, he almost got that Hail Mary. Like, I mean, obviously he got like picked off because there was a guy in front of him, but he had a chance.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Drewski, because I'm
right.
never seeing him, and I'm never gonna go to the stadium. I don't live in New York, and I am not traveling there. But W. But did you guys want to say anything else about that Lions game?
No.
It was embarrassing. Vikings masterclass on defense. Max Bosmer, dude, how do you do nothing and win the game? That's insane.
Okay, yeah.
It was
zero
really hard to
passing
watch.
yards, by the way. That was crazy.
Yeah, it was hard to watch.
Yeah, it was all runs. Literally nothing else besides runs.
Max Brosmer MVP. So one thing I want to say, I saw someone also say they agree with this. I was like, he kind of looks like Timothy Chalamet when he has the helmet on. And
I see it.
Somebody said they saw that, and I was like, yeah, looks like him.
Oh, there you go.
The next game, well, Eunice is not here, so I will briefly just say the Ravens steamrolled the Jordan Loveless Packers.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly,
really good, dude.
but the backup quarterback actually was doing pretty good.
Malik Willis has been great. Yeah,
Malik Willis is.
I can see him being a starter.
He's fighting for a payday, bro.
Malik Willis is going to be getting the Daniel Jones treatment next season, where
Probably
he's going to go somewhere. Yeah, Harbaugh finally remembered he had Derrick Henry.
Mm-hmm.
Because Henry had a great game.
Yeah.
The Steelers defense, I've been shitting on them. Because I still believe they're overrated for the most part. Because they can't show up in big games. But man, they're gonna have a hard time with Henry, I think. Now they are, if anybody could slow them down though, it would be them, because forget everything you know about football when it's Steelers versus Ravens.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that game. We'll talk about it in a little bit. Gus, do you want to talk about that Patriots game?
Of course I do, bro. Of course I do. Dude, Drake May is probably the best quarterback of all time. I'm ready to say it right now. Dude, he broke the QBR scale. Yeah, he actually broke it. He got a 99.8, which is the highest you can get. But, bro, he had less incompletions than Matthew Stafford had interceptions. He had 2 incompletions, and one of them was a drop by Kyle Williams. He played for 2.5 quarters and dropped 256 yards and 5 touchdowns to 5 different receivers. He created a stat. He didn't break a stat. He created a record of 5 touchdowns and a 90% completion percentage. Remove the yards. No, I think he's the third quarterback to do it ever. The last one was in the 1940s or 50s, I think. So it's unheard of in the Super Bowl era. He has had. How dare you torch the Brady Cook led Jets?
I mean, Brady. Oh, that's a good. Now, in Drake May's defense, Brady Cook doesn't play defense.
No, here's the thing. It's the Jets. Sure.
I have
He's
this
the
meme.
only one to do that against the Jets, though. The Jets have played 15 games up to this point. 16 games. 16 games up to this point. And not one quarterback put up the performance he did. As a matter of fact, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, and somebody else I can't remember had under 200 yards against them. And I get they've had some personnel changes on defense, but I mean, it's like they didn't even show up to play. This was still their starting cast. And they are still an NFL team. You know, say what you want about the Jets and their performance and their ethic, but to put up those kinds of numbers in 2.5 quarters is damn near unheard of.
They were tanking.
Gus, look at the meme I have sent in Yelling Hour.
Okay.
This is all NFL discourse. Quarterback. Literally, that is all NFL discourse.
It really is. But I mean, it's like, say what you want about the Jets. Yes, they're a terrible team, but not one quarterback put up that kind of performance this season or against the Jets or in the past 40, 50 years. You know, it was a historic performance, and my man, undrafted free agent Efton Chisholm III caught 2 receptions, 40 yards, and his first touchdown reception. Bro, I've been seeing so many memes of him being the next Julian Edelman, which I find hilarious. It's so funny to compare him to Edelman, especially since he hasn't even been on the field. But I mean, white boy's gonna ball, bro. White boy's gonna ball. I loved seeing him on the field. We had 3 starting receivers out, and we still dropped 5 passing touchdowns in. I think it was 5 touchdowns and a half, and then Drake May stayed in for 1 or 2 more drives on offense in the third quarter before they pulled him out. It was an absolutely stellar performance on both sides of the ball. Breece Hall had like a 59-yard rushing touchdown, but that was well into garbage time. They've had 3 points when
I was going to say, starters in. I guess I didn't check the score, double check the score, because the last time I had checked, they threw or they had only scored the field goal.
Yeah, it was well into garbage time. Breece Hall had a 59-yard rushing touchdown, which is completely insignificant. So absolutely stellar performance by the Patriots on both sides of the ball. The Jets didn't come up to play. And I was talking about this earlier with my brother. Hindsight, of course. I want to preface it by saying
Drake May win,
of course, hindsight, but like, why let go of Saleh? You let go of Saleh because he was so bad, and the team gets worse.
Because Aaron Rodgers is a bitch.
The team got worse.
Well, okay.
The team got much worse. Hold on.
Okay.
I'm not a Robert Saleh defender. All I'm saying is I
was going to defend Aaron Glenn. I wasn't even going to defend Saleh.
I'm not defending Saleh. I think Aaron Glenn needs another year with this team for sure to actually prove anything. But he's already on thin ice, number 1. And number 2, a defensive-minded coach, mind you. Aaron Glenn has let up 4 games in a row where they have lost by over 20 points.
You
can say they're tanking, but like, the players are there to win games. You traded away everybody. I don't get the Jets' game plan. I don't get how they rebuild from here. And they're just so deep in the pit. How do you dig yourself out? Because it's an inexcusable performance by an NFL team. I don't care if you're tanking. It's an inexcusable performance, and it's consistent, which is the issue. It's consistent.
Okay.
There's no culture. There's no stars. You can go ahead. I'm just dogging on him.
Wait, no, Gus. Continue with what you're gonna say, because I do agree with your line of thinking. Any stars they had are either washed or like they're not there, or they can't support them. Yeah, they can't support them.
They have absolutely nobody. And my favorite part about the game is in pure old school Patriots fashion. When the second quarter, when the first half was coming down to an end, Mike Vrabel called a timeout to force the Jets to
run another play.
Another play.
That was so funny.
I love that so much. Like it's a little taste of the Belichick era with the Patriots, where especially when it came to the Jets, we just bullied them, and it was a bully game. It was a point and laugh. We're better than you. Ha ha, you stink kind of game.
Yeah.
They absolutely did not need to keep the starters in the start of the second half, but they kept them in and scored anyways. They called the timeout anyways, and it's what I love to see out of division rivalries, because
That's what I'd like to see.
in the past, now and forever, the Jets will always be the Patriots rivals.
Patriots.
And every opportunity that the Pats get to dunk on them, you have to take. It's historic at this point.
I forgot to even mention that.
I love that they still have that flavor in there.
I forgot to even talk about Myles Garrett.
Oh, yeah. Dude, hey, so I'm done talking about the Pats, by the way. Myles Garrett, the entire Steelers game plan was don't take a sack.
Yeah. And they fucking confirmed it, basically.
And which is wild, because you have the season on the line. Like, the Ravens, the Pats, and a plethora of other teams have had 3+ sacks taken by Myles Garrett alone and whooped the Browns.
I think it was an Aaron Rodgers issue.
To stop him. I don't know. He's still, obviously he's not like he's used to be, but he still can maneuver the pocket.
No, I should have rephrased that differently. Aaron Rodgers was talking about how he didn't want him to break the record on him, because the current record is like Michael Strahan broke the record on Brett Favre. And everybody talks about it because of, like, Favre kind of took a dive. And so people kind of talk about, like, did, like, it's sort of being a pride issue where it's like, we don't want it to be against us, like, so we're just going to limit the, Myles Garrett in the game plan. Like, he's
a terrible game plan.
It's the Bengals defense. Or sorry, it's the Bengals O-line. He's breaking that record.
Yeah. Oh, the Bengals, yeah. And as a Steeler, like, as a team, you can't game plan around a left tackle. You know what I mean? Sacks, although they do have an element in changing a game's outcome, it's so much smaller compared to everything else. They couldn't move the ball because they were so concerned about a left tackle. It makes no. You can't game plan around. You're not. It's not something you should be game planning around. You take the sacks, you lose some yards, but you move the ball.
Yeah,
that's the game plan. Move the ball. Incompetence, man.
Does Burrow play this week?
I have no idea.
Because I was going to say,
I haven't
like,
seen anything from the Bengals.
Me neither. I've heard people say Flacco will just play, but I think Burrow plays.
He might start, but I don't know if he'll stay the whole game.
With Flacco, I think that's true. Pretty well.
I think Gus is right. I think they'll start with Burrow and then just kind of fuck off and have Flacco play. I want to say one more thing about the Jets. Do they keep? So right now they have the 3rd overall pick. do they keep Aaron Glenn for one more season, or do they just let him go?
I think they've already confirmed they're keeping him.
Okay. I've seen rumors or insiders say that the consensus is he is staying.
That's everything I've seen.
Plans can change. Yeah, that's why I figured I would ask. Secondly, if you're the Jets, right? Because you're right, Gus. Like, part of it is their GM, like, their owner is so incompetent that it has leaked down into every. That is the other thing I was going to mention, Drewski. I was like, damn, what was the other thing? The Jets are the first team since, like,
or they will be, given the results of Week 18.
Well, they have the current longest streak since like the 40s, I think, or the 60s, maybe. I'll have to look this up. They currently have the longest streak for no picks in a season, and I believe they will be the first team to not have an interception. If we'll see what happens in Week 18.
That also reminded me of something as well. Also pertaining to the Jets. They currently have 4 turnovers on the year. Fumbles, obviously not interceptions. They have 4 turnovers on the year. The recorded lowest turnover rate by a defense has been 7. So the Jets will not only have no interceptions, they will have the least amount of turnovers in the NFL for, I can't remember how long the record's been standing, but significant, like, it's been a very long held record. So
wow. So
unless they somehow force 3 turnovers against the Bills, starters or no, which I don't see happening, they will break another record in a lack of turnovers on the season.
So no team has ever not gotten an interception during one singular season. So
wow.
If Mitch Trubisky, who we assume is playing, we don't know. If Josh Allen, now, okay, most likely what will happen is Josh Allen will come out for one single snap, and then to continue his consecutive start streak, and then not play the rest of the game. Probably a handoff to Ray Davis or Ty Johnson. They're both too good, though. I don't know. I don't know. I think it's that's the thing. I'm speculating. We'll see. But the thing is, though, if he plays a couple drives, he could continue his 40 touchdown streak, but I don't know if he cares about that. I think he cares about the start streak. So we'll see. God, I hope he doesn't. I fucking hope he doesn't. But then I saw Greg Cover One on Twitter say that we have no QB3. So Josh has to at least suit up. So we'll see what happens. But if the Jets actually do not register interception the whole season, they will be the first team ever to, as long as the Bills don't, which they will, let's be real, it's going to fucking happen. No, I don't know. I don't know. Because the Jets are just so bad. And yeah, you're right, they're tanking. But, like, you know, I would like to see Ray Davis kick in that game. But yeah, like, the Jets are tanking, but god damn, are they bad, you know?
Yeah.
And so it's like, in my opinion, we could do like a Jets post-mortem. But I mean, in my opinion, it's their ownership is so bad, it has trickled down to every person he hires. Every person Woody Johnson hires is bad. And
Yeah.
I think their GM is incompetent. I mean, this is his first year. It's a rebuild. But I knew that Justin Fields contract was ass. Like,
Yeah.
But I mean, then again, who else do you get? You know?
Yeah.
And I felt the same way about just like the rest of the Jets team. Like, they had studs, but they're either gone, they traded them for picks, or you're like they're just not supported. I mean, is like Garrett Wilson is still there. Or
yeah, but he didn't have a quarterback.
Exactly. And Breece Hall is still there.
Breece Hall doesn't have an O-line.
Yeah, and Breece Hall doesn't have an O-line. So they're not supported. They have to support their stars.
Yeah.
And I mean, if I am the Jets, I'm taking a quarterback at 3. I'm taking a quarterback because
unless they end up trading for a bridge quarterback, let's say a Malik Willis or a
I mean, I could see Malik Willis there, but I know he won't want to go there. Oh,
I'm done with Murray.
I don't know. So I don't know. There's still, although the pickings are slim.
Yeah,
there still are options to trade for a quarterback if they don't feel the draft class is strong enough.
Yeah,
and I think Drewski also brings up a good point. Like, I think Mendoza. I already saw that. Like, Raiders allegedly on the inside are already set on drafting him. I think that's what's going to happen. It's one of those things where it's like people have criticized him for having like not as good stats, but at the end of the day, he won the Heisman.
Right.
No matter what your opinion is of him, Raiders are picking him. You know what I mean? If they don't, then yes, I do think he maybe that, like, that's where you start talking about the Joe Burrow situation again, because it's like, what happens with Joe Burrow? Probably nothing. But if something did happen with Joe Burrow, then I would say, okay, maybe. Otherwise, no. So the next game, we'll talk about the Bills game. Is bad. Yeah, I saw a mock draft. And it was basically just like Giants are taking the best defensive position available. Because, I mean, I think the Giants should beef their O-line up, though.
Yeah.
But I don't know how many picks they have. Or like what. I know the Jets have a lot of picks. And the Rams have two first rounders. So they could wheel and deal. But yeah, like that Eagles game. Oh yeah, because the Jets got the Colts first round pick. I know they have like a pick from the Cowboys too. But it was the Packers pick for Micah, I think. So that's like a Packers pick, actually. I have no fucking clue. We'll talk about that Eagles game. Eagles Bills. Like, if you're like, Joe Brady needs to be punished. And he will be. When Joe Brady dies and goes to hell.
I don't know why they tried to go for the 2-pointer.
It was the right call.
No, it was the right call. Like,
I don't know. I feel like
Now-
because they were
worked.
stopping
Josh
Jalen
Allen was-
Hurts
bro,
for a
the play
good
worked.
bit.
The play
Mike-
worked. It was the right call. It was the correct call.
Michael Bagley missed the extra point. Well, it was tipped. It was tipped. So put that on the special teams blocking or whoever you want, or maybe just call it a good play. But yeah, like at the end of the day, like, I mean, I do put it on Bagley because he's ass, you know what I mean? Like, but at the end of the day, the situation they were in was very like, you gotta have the 2 point, and Allen just sailed it wide left, and partially it's the shitty O-line mixed with the Eagles, you know, come at him like crazy. But at the same time, bro, Shakir's wide open. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shakir is wide open in the end zone. And so it's like, it's a very frustrating game because before that happened, you could have blamed it on like a ton of people. You know what I mean? And Drewski's right. The Bills last week were also playing the we don't want Myles Garrett to break the record against us. Jalen Hurts, you're a bum. So we
Real nearly ruined my fantasy week.
Shut the fuck up, Malik. You're gonna win.
I was mad.
About what? Like, after you get kicked out of the playoffs, nothing matters.
Yeah,
that's true.
So
that's
who
true.
cares?
And you won that week. What do you mean he sold your week?
Yeah, exactly.
I was scared of Puka. All right, after last week.
No, Malik, there's no such thing as almost in football, especially fantasy.
Yeah, you're turning into a Chargers fan, or a Bengals fan, alternatively.
Ooh.
Yeah, and the worst part was like the defense. So the Eagles' offense is so bad that it made the Bills' defense look good. I repeat, the Eagles' offense is so garbage. This is how you know the Eagles are first round exits. Because you made the Bills defense look actually really good. Except for that Looney Tunes ass play where there are 3 Bills defenders. I don't know who they were. I don't have the thing pulled up in front of me. 3 Bills defenders were able to get after Hurts, and they all run into each other. It is so funny that I was sitting there laughing, even though I was very pissed off. And that is true. Like, it's like only defense was played in that game, and you could blame it on the weather, but at the same time, football is played outside. Okay, learn to play in the snow and the rain. Yes, that is true. The Bills defense is just it's so bad. It is so bad. And although we held the Eagle, I said this in my video, like, although we held the Eagles to 13 points, it's like it's the Eagles. You know what I mean? Like, it's the Eagles offense. So yeah, like Josh Allen, like he's because
when he has to pass the ball.
Because Jalen Hurts had literally 0 completions in the second half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like because Josh is playing, he had to avoid yeah, exactly. Like I still blame, the reason I didn't talk as much about Josh is because he's playing injured. The O-line cannot block, and Joe Brady cannot, for the life of him, draw up a creative play. Like, I watched that game and I sat there. It was shocking. It was horrible game. But Allen during the Cleveland game got hurt. So he's playing with a messed up foot, and he can still scramble. He can still get out of the pocket, but he's obviously not as good, which is why he evading, which is why he was straight up running backwards at some point, which we've talked about this, never supposed to do. And that is why when he took that one sack where he was straight up just running backwards, he looked so frustrated, because like when you're under that much pressure and your O-line knows you have a bum foot and your OC knows you have a bum foot, and all you can do is try to buy some more time to like think of something to do. It's like he also on that one play where he reaches for the touchdown but doesn't get it. On that play, he missed a open receiver, but he's also being pursued by, I think, 3 or 4 dudes. So it's like, yeah, like put yourself or put like any other quarterback in that situation. Maybe one of them can do it. You know what I mean? Like if you have the tendency to scramble, you're gonna scramble. You know what I mean? You're gonna do all these things. So at the end of the day, like, yeah, and he does have to throw the ball away more. Like that is, I
mean, he got sacked out of field goal range instead of taking a check down and just throwing the ball out.
Yeah,
sure, plenty of time to do.
Yeah, and like I again, it's like you have to blame him, but because I've watched so many other like Bills games, and that is true. This comes back to Joe Brady and Brandon Beane, who just can't hire like Brandon Beane. I hope his ass is gone, bro. Please. Because
he better not come to the trade, bro. He's done for.
Brandon Beane, like, he will be lucky if they let him manage a McDonald's after this. Because, like, if you ever see that Brandon Beane works on your staff for an NFL team, switch teams.
Right.
Either switch teams or fall out of love with that sport for like 4 years, 3 years, because your team's fucked. Like, we have no receivers, and the ones we do have are fine, but they're not like these elite weapons. You know what I mean? Even like James Cook, who I like, and Shavers. Like, Shavers is good. And he's made some good passes even before this. Like, he's made some good catches. But, like, Shavers isn't the, like, be-all, end-all. You know what I mean? Like, he can't be the one. He's a guy on the team. Like, or he's just like he's one, like, it's like everybody eats works if you still have, if you have several like decent guys in your pocket who can catch like balls. That's why it worked with Hollins, because Mac Hollins can catch.
Dude, he's got hands.
Yeah. Like Mac Hollins is like Keon Coleman if Keon Coleman didn't love eating cookies all the time and just
was like, yeah, I love cookies.
it's been a while. And yeah, they haven't,
it's a cookie season.
like, they haven't given Shavers enough, like, that being said, like, I like if Dalton Kincaid is healthy, this version of the receiving core, I think is passable if Kincaid is healthy and if Knox can be fully healthy. And if yeah, like you got to get Gabe Davis involved more. And I didn't like Cooks until this game. Obviously now I do. Cuz he had 100 yards in this game. I'm fine with it being Davis, Shakir, Cooks, Palmer, and Shavers. And then who would the 6 be? I don't know. Not Keon Coleman. Yeah, we released McCole Hardman and then we re-signed him. I think that was just to I think Curtis Samuel's on IR. And even if he can come back, I would not bring him back. I had seen that so we had let go of, I think we had to let go of Hardman so that we could oh god, Keon's the 6. All right, just don't run 6 wide receivers. Like Kincaid is good. Like their receiving core is bad, but it's passable if the O-line could pass block. And that's Joe Brady's issue. And the last thing I'll say about this game is it's still Joe Brady, man. Like, I know he literally said to try and like get people off his back. Like, we're saving the stuff that works for the playoffs. Can ya maybe like put the stuff that works back in the playbook for a little bit so we can practice?
Tell me I got hope.
True. Shavers is good at blocking. So is Gabe Davis. And Gabe Davis needs to be used more. So, like, at the end of the day, it's a very frustrating Bills loss. It went pretty much how I expected it to go. Is the funniest part. Because I predicted the Eagles to win. And I said it would be a lower scoring. Because, yeah, I saw Nick Sirianni as well, like, chirping after the game, saying, like, oh, like, we're not all talk now, are we? And it's like, brother, you beat the Bills defense. You know what I mean? And that's the thing, like, the Eagles still have nobody is shitting on the Eagles defense. They've had some not so good games, but that's like 2-3 games out of 18. You know what I mean? Saquon up the middle. AJ Brown deep ball. Like, and you know what the worst part is? Like, that happened in this game.
Yeah, yes it did.
Not only did that happen, the one that I made of James Cook up the middle, third and long screen punt. Like that. And that's my last point is like Joe Brady, man. Like that's why it's so hard for me to blame other people. Like I'm not even mad at Sean McDermott. This is how much I hate Joe Brady. Like we need his ass gone. Like, and I don't want to be like too cynical because I know you guys are going to say like shut up. And yeah, when Kincaid is back and healthy, we will be in a lot better of a position. And he's going to play during the playoffs. This team, as of right now, is still a first round exit, unless we somehow get to play the Steelers, which I don't think we will. We're either going to be the 7th seed or the 6th seed.
I don't think you'll be the 7th seed because the Chargers aren't putting in their starters, and they will all but likely lose to the Broncos, which would make them the 7th seed. Assuming the Bills beat the Jets, of course, which seems more than likely.
That's what I was going to ask you guys. Do you think our second string players can beat the Jets starters?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah,
I do.
And if not, let's say the Bills end up being the 7th seed, we get a Bills-Pats rematch.
And that would be awful.
It would be awesome.
I've been seeing a lot of people say that they want that. Awesome. I don't fucking want that shit. Like the worst part is like the worst part is that might be their best shot because it's a divisional game.
Yeah.
But I really do not want this. And yes, Drewski, I 100% agree. I would like to avoid the Texans as long as possible.
Yeah, that is fair, dude. I was talking to my brother. I was like, who do I genuinely think the Pats will lose to in the AFC playoffs? And it's the Broncos, maybe. I think it'd be a toss-up, but I think the Pats can win that one. But it's really the Jags and the Texans.
Yeah. And hey, we'll see what happens. I ceremonially picked the Jets to. I did not make my prediction video yet, so we can form my prediction thoughts. Maybe I should, just for the love of it, pick Bills to beat the Jets. But because I do think like Trubisky is solid enough to win the game. It's more so like who else would play other than him, you know what I mean? Like I do think like they should rest. I think the Bills should rest every starter that even has like a sore, like one tiny little injury. They're like, I stubbed my toe.
Oh, you gotta go.
You're not playing. Like, I chipped my nail this morning. You're gone, dude. You're gone. Yeah, Josh Allen, other than the one snap that he will play, the first snap of the game, he and James Cook should not touch the field at all. James Cook better not even think about putting on his pads. Like,
what if he needs something for a contract, though?
Yes, I don't care, Dejan. You know, Drewski, that was actually who I was thinking of next. Christian Benford better not even think about suiting up on Sunday. I don't care if you got to play Bumbles McFumble. Like you
Fumbles McFumble.
or Joe No One. Like, yeah, I would rather
Johnny
Dylan.
Applebee's.
I'd rather Dylan line up under center than literally
I
anyone.
might throw though.
I don't want Joey Bosa playing. Greg Russo better not play. Give literally everyone. Yep. Taron oh yeah. Yeah. Make Brandon Bean go out there. Okay. Like, or
Mr. Bingo.
claim Trayvon Diggs off of waivers. But no, seriously, like they just, I don't even want Prater to kick. Yeah, Joe Brady should have to go line up and block. So that is my post game reaction. And
this is my TikTok.
My TikTok was 10 minutes and I ranted far too long.
TED Talk. That's
TED Talk.
TED Talk.
The last thing I want to say before we predict games was Bears 49ers was awesome.
It was pretty close.
It was amazing.
I was at the movies. I was still checking it.
I watched a decent amount of it. I didn't start watching until after the game had started, though. It was great. Especially the ending. Although it's funny because I picked the Niners, but I low-key wanted the Bears to win. I didn't even think about it until after. Yeah, and now see, that is an example of when it's fine for there to be no defense played. Because at least both offenses were good. You know what I mean? Like, but no, I enjoyed watching that game. So we'll get into predictions. Or was there anything you guys want to talk about before we get into predictions?
No. I
predict I lose in the Pick'em League.
I was gonna say that
I am one behind Riley. I need Riley to not win one.
It's not too late for me to come back, y'all.
This is a great question, Dylan. Unironically, a great question. If the Bills get eliminated, and Gus, that is true. It is not too late. Because you're only, well, maybe it is too late.
Never.
Well, I'm behind you by 4, behind Malik by 3, so I'm still optimistic though.
We could get some weird ass results.
All ties, no wins.
So that's true. So if the Bills get eliminated, what team do I want to win the Super Bowl? I also like
the Jags.
Fuck no. So automatically, whatever team.
What did the Jags do to deserve that bullshit from you?
Their color scheme is ugly as shit.
You're ugly as shit.
That is actually all.
That's all right.
So
take offense to that.
If the Bills get eliminated, and I'll ask you guys this question as well. If your team gets eliminated, what team do you want to win? After I answer, I'll say this. I would definitely want it to be an NFC team. I would definitely not whatever team beats us. And definitely not the Ravens or Patriots. Because I would rather cut my ears off on my own with a butter knife.
Like
then listen to Gus.
With them winning.
Then listen to Gus or Eunice. brag about the Ravens or Patriots winning the Super Bowl. Because like that would be horrible. Also, did you guys
long, man.
It is funny, Chris Collinsworth did have like a self-deprecating like joke about Mahomes or him glazing Mahomes.
Yeah.
That was funny. Truthfully, if I had to pick a team other than the Bills, I guess on the AFC side, I would go Broncos because I do like the Broncos.
The Broncos.
I mean, I'm a big Peyton Manning fan, so yeah, which I know Gus doesn't like because he's a obviously big Tom Brady fan. Sorry, TikTok is saying we're inactive. I had to do a puzzle.
Somebody's brain ain't working.
Yeah. It's like the orb in SpongeBob. But I would on the AFC I pick Broncos because I like the Broncos. If I had to pick an NFC team, I would probably say like the problem is the Niners were too successful for me to pick the Niners. But I like the Niners. I also like the Seahawks. So definitely not the Eagles. Fuck the Eagles.
Yeah.
And the Packers. And maybe Bears.
That would be pretty sick.
Not Bears. No, I don't need. I actually be pissed if Ben Johnson actually does that.
That is true. Dijon did say Drewski said he would pick Jags.
My man.
But I will say this. Whatever team eliminates us in the first round, I automatically am going to be preying on their downfall. So if the Broncos eliminated the Bills, like if we somehow by some grace of God got to the second round and we had to play the Broncos and the Broncos beat us, I would not root for them. So, and I'm obviously not picking the Patriots. Who would you pick, Gus?
I would pick the Texans on the AFC unless they beat the Patriots.
Oh, I don't like CJ Stroud either. That's why I wouldn't pick the Texans.
I don't like CJ Stroud, but I love their defense. I love their defense so much. I don't think Stroud personally deserves it, but I think the defense does. And I think they could definitely carry them to a Super Bowl appearance. So I wouldn't mind a Texans win. On the NFC side, it's the Seahawks. I would love to see them make it. I love Sam Darnold. I love Jackson Smith and Jigba. I love that team so much. It would be a huge Sam Darnold redemption arc, but
yeah,
I can't stand the Niners. I can't stand the Eagles. I can't stand the Rams. I love Stafford. Can't stand the Rams.
That's true too.
For me, it's easy. It's the Seahawks, but I wouldn't mind the Texans or the Jags if not the Patriots.
My grandma likes Matthew Stafford so much that I would say I would be okay with the Rams winning. I'm not actively rooting for it. Because at the end of the day, I don't like when teams are too successful, other than mine, of course, for long periods of time. So that's why I am rooting against the Eagles, because they literally just won. You know what I mean? If the Panthers by some miracle got to the Super Bowl, I obviously be rooting for them. I think at the end of the day,
if they win, I'm getting all of us Bryce Young jerseys if they win the Super Bowl.
We would have to, because that would be awesome. Like if at the end of the day, like there would be a team that I would have in mind as like my bandwagon team, but like when we get to the actual bowl, I'm picking the underdog. You know what I mean? I just want the bro Drewski. I'm so sorry. Your sister is an Eagles fan. Ugh. You
I'm praying for you.
Yeah, I was gonna say praying for you, man. Dijon, who would you actually? We'll do Dijon last, like normal. Malik, who would you pick?
So obviously, unless some miracle happens, the lines are up. I honestly, Stafford's been doing good, and I also think somehow if the Panthers win, I won't even be mad about it. It'd be kind of funny.
It'd be
Everyone would be
hilarious.
pissed. It would be hilarious. But either between the Rams, the Panthers, or the Bears, even though I hate the Bears, it would be kind of funny.
You know, Drewski,
It would
I
be so
understand
awesome.
that because that's the
It would
one
be
thing
so
he has deserved and just never gotten. It would complete his story arc, you know. No, the fuck I would not, Dylan. I would not root for the Chiefs. Sammer, are you there? No.
Oh, yeah. Hello, my Wi-Fi
Oh,
was down.
Can you hear me?
Oh, okay.
Hello.
If well, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, the Lions are not even in the playoffs anymore.
The Lions are out, brother.
Yeah.
The Lions are
What
not
team
in there, yeah.
are you rooting for to win the Super Bowl?
Honestly, as much as we give Ben Johnson big shit for going to a divisional rival, I'm honestly rooting for them. You know? It's between them and the Jags.
You know, that's true, Drewski.
The Jags would be funny.
If it were that third string
If it was a perfect world, Josh Allen would already have 2 rings.
Yep.
Yeah,
It's
well,
perfect,
we're not
but
in a
it's not
perfect world. Okay, we live in a shitty, horrible world, Malik. One filled with injustice. Dijon, if you had to pick a team that you're rooting for to win the Super Bowl, which team you picking?
Who the fuck you think I'm rooting for?
Oh yeah, wait, the Jags, duh. But if the Jags get eliminated,
Also,
who are you picking?
I think Gus said it more than likely isn't gonna. I could in fact be putting words in his mouth. I know Gus said it more than likely probably isn't gonna happen, but probably the Patriots. I don't know. In my eyes, it's all right. It's mainly because there's a lot of flack towards them because they had an easy season. So I want them to actually put a showing in in the fucking playoffs, and then obviously
I do want to point out historically. Obviously, I'm not saying this will predict the future. I'm not saying this will predict the future, but I will say historically, a lot of the teams with similar strength of schedule to the Patriots and the Broncos, for that matter, because they have the third easiest schedule in the league, but nobody talks about that. Anyways, teams with records of the Patriots and the Broncos this season have gone on to the conference championship at the very least, if not winning a Super Bowl. I'm not saying it's a guarantee, but I am saying successful teams who play easier opponents seem to do better in the playoffs. So I do want to add that little tidbit.
Percocet.
Wait.
But I'm also assuming that's because those players are healthier, which
It's like, yeah, I love cookies.
Yeah, I love cookies.
Favorite dessert.
We are about 5 steps away from brain rot. Where the fuck have you been?
I haven't heard that one before.
Which one?
Summer, it said a lot.
We've said the cookies thing so much. Or do you mean Percocet? Because
No, I've heard Percocet.
Fucking.
Yeah.
Sarah, we played Yeah, I Love Cookies every 5 seconds one episode.
It was like, yeah, I love cookies.
Yeah, it wasn't like immediately any question asked, we would immediately say
I love
it.
cookies. Okay, let's get into predictions.
Oh my god.
Panthers, Bucks.
Lions don't fucking make playoffs.
They're already eliminated. So your prediction came true. Predict something else that will happen.
I predict that Bills lose their game.
You mean this week? I'm fine with that.
I was thinking playoffs, but
you didn't say it, so it isn't manifested. You got to be very specific. It's like the monkey's paw, or a genie. Panthers Bucks.
But a dick genie.
What? Man, like what?
I said it's a dick of a genie that you know, oh, you wish this? I'm gonna give you what you wish for. Instead of like, you know what he means. He gives you exactly what you like. I want $1 million. Okay. Here's the in Saudi Arabia money. It's $100.
It sounded
probably
like
not
Malik
that,
said the dick genie.
Yeah, probably because I cut out my Wi-Fi.
I'm writing this down.
The dick
genie.
He's gonna clip it.
So Panthers Bucks. Who you guys picking?
Panthers.
I'm taking the
I
Panthers.
say I picked Panthers.
Here's the thing, right? Baker Mayfield had a hard ass quote earlier where he's like,
I saw, yeah.
out of lives, out of ammo, or whatever the fuck it was. Like, like, and I want him to do well. I don't know, man. This is such a toss up.
It really is.
And I kind of want to pick the Bucks, but like, I also like, I feel like it's just the Panthers. You know what I mean?
Go with your heart. Go with your heart.
Like I picked them I did my pick 'em before. Like I started filling some of the spaces out, and before the Bucks even lost, I put Panthers just because I felt like that was how it was gonna go. I do think this will be interesting. But yeah, I guess I'll say Panthers too. Dijon, what were you thinking?
Pickles. Bucks.
You know, I thought I was going fucking crazy when I heard you say pickles.
Pickles are pretty good though.
Yeah.
I hate pickles. They taste terrible.
Dijon hates pickles.
I genuinely gag if it's on the sandwich.
You're
like when I bite
wrong,
it.
dude. Like it's
Pickles are amazing.
It's so good. Even Sammer likes it, and Sammer don't like many things.
I do.
What is it?
You already got a pickle in a pouch.
What don't I like, Malik? I want to hear this. What don't I like?
You don't like onions?
I hate onions. That's true.
That's crazy.
Did you guys see Mike Evans is like 600 yards away from extending his 1,000 yard streak?
Hey, if you got him in fantasy, he's gonna hit it on Sunday.
When could you imagine, man?
Oh my god, dude, that would be historic. I'll be right back. I do got a piss.
All right. Dijon, Panthers by how much?
What? I said Bucks.
Oh, sorry. Bucks by how much?
Now,
like
I'm usually one for big numbers, but I'm gonna just do a nice soft 10.
Okay. I think this comes down to the wire, and I'm gonna take the Panthers to just like squeak it out. I really could see that happening, Drewski. Like, I want to pick the fucking Bucks, but there's just something telling me that it's the Panthers in like a literally like a field goal.
My mom's telling me no.
So I'll pick the Panthers.
Never seen a man be wrong in his life.
And I'll wait till did you say you've never seen a man be more wrong in his life? And you're talking about me?
Huh?
I didn't hear what you said, Dijon. You said never seen a man like forget it. Forget it.
Duval.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The next game is the battle for the number 1 seed in the NFC. Gus is not here, so I will do him last. But it's Seahawks at 49ers. Sammer, what were you thinking for this game? Because it is a primetime game. It's on Saturday.
Seahawks 49ers.
Yes.
Yeah, there's no primetime game this week, actually. There are no games are playing on Saturday.
That's not true.
What?
No, last
Prime
week
time?
I didn't. Really?
There's
no Thursday
two
games
games on
Saturdays.
Saturday. There's just no Thursday game.
Oh, so the Saturday games are primetime. Okay.
Yes.
Well, one of them, I think. Okay, I got you. I thought I'm used to Prime being like every Thursday, my fault. But
What did I miss?
Probably
you thought I said prime. I meant prime time.
Yeah, prime time is the midnight games.
Yeah.
Or
I
Monday
did
night
not know
games.
that. I did not know that.
What, the night game, the Monday night game, Thursday night? I think they're all considered prime time.
Thursday
right?
night.
Yeah.
Thursday night. Sunday night, like the last Sunday game, and then the Monday game.
Yeah.
Okay, I see.
Prime time is when that's the only game playing.
Yeah. Drewski?
And all the pirating streams suck
I agree.
ass.
Yes, they do.
So, how do you guys feel about the 49ers? Like, so aren't they? Last I heard, they're like crippled. Is that still the case?
I mean, their defense
And then
is...
Brock Purdy return.
Their defense... So, like, Kittle is hurt, but he's probably playing this week because this week is for the 1 seed.
Okay.
I
mean,
their defense is crippled, but they are still winning. Wow, Gus, another Diet Coke.
Yeah, I've noticed they've been cooking, especially after last week.
I have a lot of Coke Zero.
I'm gonna give it to I'm gonna give it to the Seahawks, but I feel like Sam Darnold's been a bit. He has a bit of a trend of being iffy towards like playoff games. So
I don't know. That second game against the Rams, he beat the ghost.
Oh, he definitely did. Like that game was insane.
So we'll see. Maybe he can overcome that hump.
Definitely, I'm giving it to the Seahawks, but we'll see how it plays out at the end. Like the San Francisco has their own fair share of issues, so I'm willing to like.
What that game when he was on the Vikings last year against the Lions for the NFC 1 seed. This is so weird. This feels like deja vu with Sam Darnold. He's playing for the 1 seed again week 18. But from what I remember, I don't think he played that bad last year.
Oh no, he played horribly.
Did he really?
He had.
I don't remember.
They knew how to game plan for him. He threw like multiple interceptions.
Oh, did he?
Against the Lions?
They blew them out. Like, let me make sure. Okay, before I commit
I
this,
think we were watching it together, Gus.
I was at MSU, I think.
Let me.
I remember we watched the Lions Vikings
we were watching
game.
it together.
I think because I remember we were watching and like, what the fuck is going on with the Vikings?
Okay.
My memory's not all that.
So the Vikings started making a comeback in the end, but Darnold threw oh wait, this must be the wrong week. Oh yeah, this is the wrong week. Wait, what the fuck? I guess I should have looked up this. Sorry, I am struggling to find this.
I already forgive you, Riley.
Cause, dude, what the actual fuck? Hold on. January 2025. It was 31-9. Lions. Darnold threw 18 for 41, 166 yards, no interceptions. But yeah,
Still
like
not a
they,
great game,
he threw a touchdown. Or no, sorry, yeah, only field goals.
Okay.
I think Darnold throws a pick, but I think it's a very close game, and I'm giving it to the Niners. Gus, what are you thinking?
You know what? I'm a believer. I want to see a redemption arc. I still pick the.
I want to see it too.
Seattle Seahawks.
I'm okay with either team winning, because these are my two teams that I'm sort of rooting for, especially the Seahawks stuff. But I just got to go with my gut. I feel like the Niners have been so hot recently. Dijon, what were you thinking?
I'm taking the Niners here.
Okay.
And just by the look of things, personally, it's not close. I mean, it's going to be close. Not close would have been insane.
I was like,
it's going to be close.
Yeah.
How good is the kicker for the Seahawks?
Really good. Number one kicker in fantasy.
I'm probably going to say Seahawks by 3.
Seahawks by 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. Just how I feel overall. It's just going to be a close game. I can't really say definitively in my eyes one team is just going to do better than the other. It's just based off how many mistakes one has over the other. So in that sense, to me it's 3, and I'm gonna just say Seahawks win it by a long field goal. You know what I mean?
I could see that happen. I think this will be a very close game. Malik, did I ask you?
No, you didn't.
What are you thinking?
So it's 49ers Seahawks, right?
Yeah.
Because I zoned out. I think Seahawks still got it. Even if the offensive don't do good, defensively their defense is really good. So I always can gamble on that.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about them throwing because they're actually still good, even if the offense isn't there.
We should ask Ali. I should send him the slate and say, hey, can you pick these games?
Right.
Because he did good last week. Then you know what to pick.
Just change all of your answers to whatever he says.
Yeah.
Like the San Francisco versus the 49ers.
Next we have Saints Falcons for the NFC South.
I'm going Falcons.
What are you doing tomorrow?
Falcons.
I'm going Falcons.
Not work.
Sammer?
Falcons.
Me too.
Yeah, Falcons.
Dijon, what were you thinking? Malik seems preoccupied, so I was skipping Malik.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say Saints here.
Oh, my God.
For Daniel, I don't know if he dipped already. It's kind of late.
And yeah,
Dylan,
it is late.
Daniel, didn't I?
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm saying Saints here.
By how much?
Give me fucking 14, baby.
Oh my God.
Falcons.
Yeah, Tyler Shook, Rookie of the Year. I am picking the Falcons, although originally I was going to pick the Saints until they beat the Rams. Then I was like, oh, I gotta pick the Falcons. Next game is Browns Bengals. I assume Bengals here. Just because I do think they make Burrow play. At least some of the game.
That's fair.
And Flacco is not a bad backup.
Yeah, he still beat the Browns earlier in the year, so.
That's true. Is this Flacco's last game?
I think it's got to be, right? I don't know if he plays another. Who's going to take him another year? Maybe his last year as a starter, but I don't know. I don't know if he'll retire after this year.
I think it's probably his time, but he really showed that he could keep going. I mean, he wasn't very good on the Colts last season, but he turned it around. In a much worse situation, which is hilarious.
Yeah.
But yes, I do think Garrett breaks the record.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just think so too.
But are we all saying Bengals?
Yep.
Yep.
By how much, Dejan?
I think it's gonna be
Fucking,
below.
27.
Wow. Now, this next game is interesting because I do think one team is better, but you gotta wonder, like, what do you, oh yeah, if Flacco is playing, it is guaranteed that Garrett will break the record. So Packers Vikings. I picked the.
Apparently this isn't a clear-cut decision.
Oh yeah, wait, no, I forgot McCarthy is like done for the year. Packers. Because Brosmer ain't moving the ball. Like, I was more so thinking because the Packers are locked in at the 7th seed. Do they rest their starters? Because can second and third stringers, can Max Brosmer beat second and third stringers?
I mean, at this point, he is a second, third stringer, so
He is a third stringer. Carson Wentz was a second stringer.
Mm-hmm.
Max Brosmer wins MVP, even though he throws 6 picks. Yeah, Packers. Dejan, how much? Not so fast.
What? No, it's Packers. 9.
Okay.
It's like JJ McCarthy.
Cowboys, Giants. I pick Cowboys.
I picked the Giants, actually.
Really?
The Giants have a knack of playing themselves out of good draft seeding.
That's true.
And I don't know, the Cowboys, their defense has improved, but they still have a lot of issues, and I don't think they're going to keep all of their starters in. Even if they do, Javonte Williams has been hurt these past few weeks. I don't really see them winning.
Okay. Deshaun, what did you pick?
Yes, Cowboys.
Okay.
And
by how much?
Funny number. 6 or 7.
Okay. 6 out of 9. The next game is, I think, obviously the. Now, here's what I'm going to say with this: the Jags are essentially locked in at the AFC South. They can technically lose the AFC South, but they have to lose and the Texans have to win. And I don't think the Jags will lose against the Titans. So, yeah, I think that is how that would work. So we're basically I'm picking the fucking Jags. I think it's clear cut.
Yeah, I picked the Jags. I didn't really think about that one too much. It's like I just don't see it.
Yeah. I just
have
did
been on
it.
a bit of a hot streak.
Yeah, because I do think the Texans will win as well. That's the next game. But yeah, Jags are going to smoke even if they sit their starters at some point, they're going to win. They're going to lock their division up. Then they're going to, fuck off.
Yeah.
Real.
Deshaun, you're picking the Jags, but we need to know how much.
Give me 40.
All right.
The fucking backups keep scoring on them. I want decimation.
It's happened. And then the next game is Colts Texans. If Riley Leonard really is starting, I don't think he's horrible, but the Texans defense will literally eat you up and spit you out.
Yeah.
You know, a little late for Brian Thomas Jr. to pop off, but I will take it. Brian Thomas Jr. also renowned cookie lover.
He was like, yeah, I love cookies.
Dijon Texans by how much?
7. Not all of them can be fun.
Not all of them can be fun. So I pick Bills, or sorry, it's Jets Bills the next game. I pick the Jets. Do I switch and go Bills? Just because it's the Jets. Like, it's the Jets, you know. Now, could you imagine?
I could.
It would be so awesome.
It would be so awesome. Dijon, are you picking the Jets? Is that what you were teasing?
No, I'm picking the Bills.
All right. Mitch Trubisky legacy game. I assume
this game is going to be the reason why Joe Brady still has his job.
No, he will not have a job after this. He'll go coach somewhere. Probably OC for
and
LSU.
Hopefully, it's not a town near me.
No, it'll be MSU. I hope it's U of M. Personally, got Bills by 100-0. Mitch Trubisky throws 10 touchdowns and Ty Johnson runs 8. That would be hilarious. Did anyone have the Jets just for shits and giggles?
No. I did not know.
No.
As soon as I saw the matchup, I was like, okay, no.
Yeah.
Dijon, Bills by how much?
3.
Okay. By 3-0. Now the next game is Lions Bears.
I
think that's true.
I'd like to think that the Bears don't care.
I think they do because they are still fighting for seeding.
That's why I said I like to think.
What if they the Lions play spoiler though? Because I think the Bears want to play the Packers. Like, if you're the Bears, would you want to play the Packers or no?
I think with that kind of success they've had against them, maybe.
Well, they split. Or
to be fair, but that's also the team they know the most as well. You know what I mean? So I feel like, yes, they know you the most as well, but you also know them the most. So I feel like, at least in a playoff standpoint, it's like, okay, it's just not another, but it's a game that I would rather face someone I know than someone I don't.
Right. Because I picked the Bears. But the Lions do have an opportunity to play spoiler.
Mm-hmm.
I think the
Lions. We ain't.
Has that ever stopped your optimism, though?
No. So Lions here, and I'm gonna say 24.
All right.
Yeah, I don't think I really need to explain further.
No, I agree. And the next game is Chargers Broncos. Chargers have already said they're not resting their starters. Or sorry, they are resting their starters. Yeah. They are not playing the starters. Or at least they're not playing Herbert.
It's a damn shame.
I agree. I think they should have, like, the Texans defense is so tough, but they could have put up a much better fight. You know what I mean? At least pretend that the AFC West was up for grabs. I mean, it was, but
Yeah. At least act like it, yeah.
So we gotta pick Broncos unless they somehow are like, no, we're fine. Just You know, Bo
And
Nix.
then again, the Broncos have to win to secure the 1 seed. So
True. Yeah, that's true. Broncos win 3-0. They win by a last-minute field goal. No,
That would not
Broncos
surprise me
will
this
win
point.
50-0, but all their points are scored in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
I would not be surprised either. Dijon, Broncos by how much?
2.
With Trey Lance. And then I imagine the next game people are pretty set with the pick as well. Chiefs Raiders.
I mean, it's a tank off.
Yeah,
Really.
Drewski, I think you're probably more correct.
Yeah, it's just depending who's trying to tank more because.
Yeah, it's a tank off, and when it comes to losing, the Raiders win every time.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm picking the Chiefs. I'm picking the Chiefs.
I'm picking the Chiefs.
Yeah.
They have a very good record against the Raiders, even if this wasn't for the number 1 overall pick.
Mm-hmm.
You know? But the Chiefs will win. Literally, the Raiders want to lose. Yeah, Geno Smith is going to be in touchdown range and just start walking backwards. To like just get out of, and that, you know, that brings up something I wanted to talk about earlier. Max Crosby was very pissed off that they put him on IR.
Oh yeah, he was.
And
yeah, because he didn't want to tank.
Yeah, because he said he could play, and then people were like, "Oh, his injury needs surgery." So that is
a video of himself running around and shit.
Yeah, he posted videos of him playing basketball.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
Deshaun. All right, Deshaun, Chiefs by how much?
Jet. I don't know, man. Give me 1.
Oof.
I hope that is the one you get right this week.
That would be so funny. It would be really funny if Geno just starts racking up safeties just to tank harder.
Oh my god!
If I see Geno do just a run backwards to try to scramble out of situation, they're definitely tanking.
Oh yeah. Now I know the Rams are.
I mean, I thought Kenny Pickett playing last week. They're tanking.
Yeah. Now I know it's so the next game is Cardinals Rams. I know the Rams are resting their starter, or no, they're playing their starters. So
I know the Cardinals are happy. That means they're going to go 3-14 and not have to try to tank.
Yeah, that's true. They got it. They got to get a fucking quarterback, bro.
Yeah.
So I assume we're going Rams collectively.
I'm going Rams.
Yeah, I am as well.
Rams. Nah, then Jim, what was it? Trubisky or whatever his name is. I forget his name.
Mitch Trubisky.
So you're thinking of Jimmy Garoppolo.
His name. I
forgot he was still in the league, bro.
He is the backup for Stafford. Rams win 50-0. Stafford throws 6 touchdowns.
That's the only way he's reviving his MVP case at this rate.
But Dijon, Rams by how much?
Bucket 50. Shit.
Low key, low Kirkhuenly. And next we have this one's a close one, man. Because Quinn Ewers is looking
he's gotta be balling out 8 chance 60-yard passes.
Goff's
Quinn Ewers, man.
Quinn
looking
Ewers,
legit, huh?
He's balling. Goff said he might go back to the Rams and Lamar wants to play for the Dolphins. So I didn't even talk about that because
Sure, we can do another Stafford golf trade. I don't give a fuck.
yeah,
I got.
like
Sounds good.
You know, and then look, neutralizes pet orders.
isn't that crazy? I saw like this. I don't know if you guys had seen that report about Lamar Jackson. Like a reporter had said, like he stays up late during like team meetings. It's all bullshit. Apparently, now I do think that like I do think like with Lamar, like they're like Harbaugh has lost the locker room. I think that is true. And if I were Lamar, I would say, hey, it's me or Harbaugh, bro. Like,
Right.
But at the end of the day, I think Lamar wants to stay on the Ravens and continue to win. Yeah. Same thing with Joe Burrow, bro. I would say, hey, me or your coach. So the next game is Dolphins Patriots, Gus.
It's Pats by 40. Enough said.
Yeah.
I pick a Patriots.
Now the question I have is, do the Patriots like you plan May the whole game?
No, I think they take him on the 4th, if not the 3rd. But I do think he'll start at least for half.
Yeah,
especially because it is a game they do want to wrap up and win. Despite nothing being on the line, nothing truly being on the line, there's still a chance, if not a great one, there's still a chance the Broncos somehow choke. And with the 1 seed in contention, I feel like you can't
Right.
bubble now.
Exactly. Yeah, Dolphins win 80-0. Quinn Ewers legacy game. Immediately replaces Tua. Dejan, who do you got? I mean, we know it's Patriots by 40. Patriots by 80. Maybe.
Patriots by 25.
Okay.
Patriots by
Yeah,
a whole 67.
I do think the NFC wins the Super Bowl this year, regardless.
They're so much stronger than the AFC, yeah.
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 I genuinely think like the Broncos or Texans defense could really shut down an NFC team. And maybe the Patriots if they can actually get healthy in time, but it's not looking like Spillane's really coming back anytime soon. But I mean,
Is
we'll see.
Will
We're
Campbell
getting a lot of
off of IR?
Will Campbell, I think they're keeping him on IR for now.
Okay.
But he will most likely be back for the first round of playoffs.
Okay.
Because I think he is practicing. So I don't know if he's on IR.
Okay.
But Milton Williams has been practicing. I don't think they'll start him, but if they might start him because he's eligible, I don't know if they will, but he will be back for playoffs. Spillane, I really don't know about, but we're missing key defensive players. If they come back and we get our run defense back, I think we can make a real run, but we'll see.
Patriots win 35-10, what Drewski says. I think that is probably like, I mean, you know, it depends on how badly the Dolphins want to keep their starters in. Because at a certain point, you kind of just ride the rest of the game out.
So much.
Because at a certain point, you don't need to, obviously, you don't need to keep Drake May in. But, like, it depends on what other players the Patriots want to keep in. Not even for, like, just for bonuses. You know what I mean? Because
at what point do you think they take out May, though? You think after the half, if he stays in that long?
Depends on how many points they have.
If they're up by 2 scores after the half, which is what they've usually been doing against teams of their caliber, then they'll probably bench him.
Because you're right, they do still have to win. Like, or you would like to win, right? Can they be the 3rd seed, or are they locked in at 2?
I think they're locked in at 2, but I could be wrong.
Wait, let me look real quick. I just want to shit some giggles.
Whoa.
Technically they can be 3.
So yeah, you got to play.
Yeah. But
I guess all
if
that
the Jags
matters-
win and the
If you said
Patriots
technically-
lose, they can be 3.
Okay.
So the Jags win is definitely likely.
Yeah. Actually, Jacksonville. If the Patriots and Chargers somehow lose, Jacksonville can be the 1 seed.
Yeah, that's right. The Bronx and the Pats have to lose.
Let's go.
The last 2 games are Eagles, Commanders, Eagles. I do not see the Eagles losing. Well, yeah, no, because
Commander will be putting their starters in.
Josh Johnson is ass is like the thing. You know what I mean? Like, so yeah, I'm taking the Eagles just because even though they're even though like they're not playing their starters probably because they have their division locked up.
Yeah,
the Eagles can technically be the 2 seed if the Bears lose. So, I'm remembering this now. So I'm taking the Eagles. Dijon, Eagles by how much?
Eagles.
Staying on there.
What? Hold up, I gotta see.
Didn't they verse
What
that
would be
recently?
the
What
reason
was
for
the
the
score
Eagles to
last
stay
time?
in?
What did you say, Dijon?
Yeah,
What would be the reason for the Eagles to stay in long? You know what I mean? Because the defense is going to keep the fucking Commanders on lock. The problem I have is the offense. Because for some reason, every time I watch them play, it's like the offense plays to the skill level of the other team's offense.
Yeah.
Cooper DeJean will not be playing, but will be on a date with Nikki Bella. I don't know who that is.
Give me fucking 6. I don't give a shit anymore.
Well, they did beat them during the White Elephant, or during the Christmas party by like 10
I remember
or
the score for that.
Something like it was like the Commanders started sort of making a comeback, but it was already too late. Like it was
yeah.
Still, it was still a blowout. I mean, Daniels got hurt, and then Mariota was gone. The final game, the only one that actually matters, or one of the few that matter this week, is Ravens at Steelers. The winner wins the AFC North and makes the playoffs. The loser. That's crazy. I forgot Cooper DeJean had like a
Cooper DeJean
is not Cooper DeJean is a dog.
Oh yeah, whatever her name is, she's like 20 years older than him.
Cooper DeJean's my guy. Let's just say that. Ravens, Steelers, Gus. Who you got? It's a primetime game, so we'll go person by person.
Honestly, this is it's such a toss up, but
I agree.
I don't want the Ravens to make the playoffs, so give me the Steelers.
All right, Samer, who are you picking?
I'm probably gonna give it to the Steelers.
Okay.
As much as I love, is Lamar playing for that game?
I don't think so.
He is currently doubtful, but we will see.
Okay, because I really want to see the QB2 cook. He's been really fun to watch in my opinion when it comes to the last few Ravens game. So that's gonna be a very exciting matchup. But at the same time, I feel like the Steelers are probably gonna fucking take it.
I'm
also
looking.
Quick shout out Eunice. Eunice has the Chiefs over the Raiders. He has the Broncos over Chargers, Texans over Colts. He didn't select for the Bengals Browns, but he chose the Bills, Pats, Ravens, obviously. the Jags, the Panthers, Eagles, Cowboys, Falcons, Bears, Green Bay, Seahawks, and Rams.
Okay.
I think it's about just the same as what we all selected.
Okay. Yeah, Derrick Henry hat trick. I agree. I do think that happens. Malik, who did you say your pick, Malik? Malik, who did you pick?
No, not
also,
yet.
I forgot to look up who won the Leafs game because they played tonight.
So I will.
Oh shit, we
depending
fucking blew them out, bro.
I want
finally
the Ravens to win, but depending on how they play, especially if Derrick Henry's not in there,
he's in there.
I would. If he's there, I'm gonna say Ravens. If
He's
not,
there.
Steelers.
Well, there's no reason he wouldn't be playing.
Yeah, no. Well, maybe
I thought you said he was
Lamar. No, Lamar.
Oh, I thought you said Henry.
Let me look it up because Lamar. It sounds like his start is in question, is what everybody is saying.
Honestly, if the quarterback who's there, he was playing pretty good against the Packers. I don't know what was going on with that.
Huntley.
He played good against the Pats too, bro.
Yeah, honestly, I'm gonna pick Ravens. I have a feeling they would do pretty good.
From
if they do what they did last week,
ESPN, we
actually
still
do
don't
better.
know.
We're just gonna have to wait till before the game.
Yeah,
at
I
least.
think Henry can carry.
Yeah, but if he is doubtful, I mean, it's more likely than not he won't play if he's listed as doubtful already.
Yeah. Dejan, who are you picking?
Ravens. Henry's about to go on a tear. Please, everyone, put him on your fantasy right now.
Except Sammer, don't listen to him.
Except Hammer, don't do it. Give me Ravens by 11.
Wow. I think this is according to the ESPN Pick'em League, it's 62% of people picked the Ravens. I think this is closer to a 50-50 game just because it is the Steelers and the Ravens.
What's the spread on that game?
I think it's 1.5. Let me look it up though.
The spread is -3.5 for Ravens.
Okay. I
and
think
the money
it'll
line
come.
is -180.
Okay. Yeah, I think with the spread, I do think that is probably kind of where it goes. It's like a field goal. It's gonna, and yeah, I do think they rest Lamar just in case they make it because that would be bad for other teams.
Yeah, absolutely.
Watch the stars align and Ravens make it, and Bills are somehow the fifth seed and have to play fucking the Ravens. Ugh. I think they can win with Huntley, and I think they can definitely win with Henry. I just don't know with the Steelers. And again, they always keep it very close. But so we'll see. I just don't see it happening. Yeah. So I'm picking the Ravens. I think it will be a very close game regardless, though. I think it'll be entertaining. This will be
in a bad way,
Rodgers.
but yeah, I agree.
You don't think it'll be entertaining?
No, I think it'll be entertaining in a bad way, like for both those teams.
Yeah, it'll be very, very close, like slugfest. Rodgers, yeah, who's he going to throw to? I have no idea.
Adam Thielen, bro.
Well, I think it'd be a low-scoring game, but I think just because of that rivalry, I think it will be close. That's what I mean. Just because, yeah. Who does yeah, Adam Thielen. I forgot he's on the fucking Steelers. Why? I mean, I know why, you know. But all right, well, that is it for predictions.
I mean, they have Washington, that big ass tight end that the Lions couldn't stop. That guy was fucking massive.
Oh yeah, that guy. I forgot about that guy. Oh, he's out. Damn. So is DK. So yeah, it'll be a Rodgers can run it himself. He actually did that against damn, he had surgery on his arm. And TJ Watt should be back.
Oh, okay.
I think is what I had heard. Okay, I have no idea then. But yeah, so that should be it for predictions. Is there anything you guys want to say before we sign off?
No.
Oh, okay. So Watt will be back if they make playoffs. Okay. So this will be a crazy game. So all the games are on Saturday and Sunday instead of Thursday and Monday, and And playoffs starts January 10th because it's a Saturday thing.
Yeah. I can't wait for playoffs, man.
That'll be crazy. Get that Bills game on Saturday. Get it over with. But anything y'all want to say before we sign off?
Go Pats.
Go Bills. We
Fuck
will.
Bills.
Nope. Yep. You as well, Drewski. Everybody, God bless. Stay healthy. Go Bills.
Good night, y'all. Good night.
Good night, y'all.
Good night.
Good night, baby girl. I'll call you in the morning.
Well, I just got a divorce.
Yeah,
I just took my quarterback. Why did she have to leave me to take my quarterback? Is he not all round up? Why did she take him? Well, I just got a divorce. And in this
Real.
week of All Riled Up, you get to know more about football.
Yes. Oh God, the house is burning. Oh no.
This week in All Riled Up, you get to have the news of the football. And maybe on how my house burned down.
Yes.